Alright. Which is receiving our content.
Hi.
We are all set.
Well, he's all set. I'm Rose.
Yes. Who should we play as today?
Play as Noah, since we've not played as him since the first stream.
Okay, fair enough. I have to fix the camera every time I do this. Because with Xenoblade 1, when I did it, I just pressed the reset camera button and it sets everything back. With this, I have to get the distance and everything, the height, and just click goes behind you.
Well, and for the hero,
yeah.
I want...
What friendly companion are we taking with us?
I forgot his name, but the second one.
Baldi?
Yes.
Baldi.
Baldi.
I'm coming with you.
Alright. Fair enough. We have a lot of heroes, a lot of healers, I'm realizing. We have 3 of them. And discounting Ethel, that's the most of any other character we have. That's crazy.
But, I mean, aren't you doing them as you're supposed to?
As they're available, yeah.
You itching to get wrecked?
I just thought that's kind of weird. Because it's not like Xenoblade 2, where it was RNG what you got. Well, this one, it's like you can only get them at this point in the story. Granted, there is one that we can get right now, but they're super high level, so I'm not going to get them until I'm actually at full for them.
That's fair. I asked this before we even started this. Were there blade adjacents in these? I'm going to assume the heroes are the adjacents.
Yes, I would always refer to the heroes as like the rare blades of Xenoblade 3, and that's
make use of
yeah,
this.
that's what they are.
That's
Indeed. Where do I go? Over here. Okay. I definitely like the hero system more than the rare blade system. Like,
yeah, because you can actually get who you want instead of sitting there forever trying to get it.
I'm probably one of the more forgiving people of the rare blade system in 2.
Probably because that's your favorite game.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are very critical of it, but I'm a little more forgiving of it, but I will admit that the hero system, where you just do a quest and then get them, and it like fits in the story and everything, that's a lot better than just pulling a core and hoping you get something, you know?
Yeah.
Especially Cosmos.
Especially having to sit there for an hour trying to get one rare blade. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Went 5 hours on that, and I thought it'd just be 20 minutes.
Nope.
Yeah. That's okay, though.
And that's why after that time, we did not go until we pulled everything.
Yeah. Granted, after that time, we didn't really have enough to ever do that again.
That's true.
We only ever got like 20.
What's that device?
But still.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I probably
Looks
want.
like it's still usable.
Really?
Who wants to do the honors?
I want to do this thing. This is like a Dark Souls thing. Basically, it'll make getting up here easier, even though there's fast travel.
Oh, the ladder thing.
The ladder thing.
That was spectacular. Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Thank you, Uni. Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Meatier.
Anyway.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
I don't know why this is a 2-person job, but okay.
Because it is.
Yeah. Anyway, now we progress. I don't need you anymore. It's a very good thing that they have that as a hotkey.
Yeah.
And you can adjust what these do here. You can change what they do if you want.
Oh.
Which is very...
something you're more comfortable with.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like, by default, it shows like the area map, which is this particular area. But when I was like 100%ing the game, I said it just opened the map in general. so that I could get go straight to like here to Colony 9. You know.
That's fair. I see why you do that.
Yeah, because if through the hotkey, through this, I can't go to that area. It just opens this, which is only like here, just like immediately after Colony 30, which is Valdi's place. Oh hey look, a random dragon.
What?
There's just a dragon here.
What the shit?
Hello, dragon. I thought you showed up a bit later.
Oh my god. They don't hesitate to pull out their things. No formalities, no hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Just immediate weapons.
I genuinely thought we'd be like an hour in before we got this.
Well, we're 6 minutes in.
Yeah. No dialogue in, just
immediately.
We're just fighting a dragon now.
No one goes like, whoa, what is that? Or whoa, what is the dragon doing here?
Yeah, it's just you show up, dragon, goodbye.
Jesus.
Yep. I like laughed when I first went in the corner. There's a dragon staring at you.
It roars.
Yeah. By the way, I have 2 arts set. It's like one that does extra damage attacking from the front, and the other one that does extra damage attacking from behind. Why does Noah have guns? I don't know. This seems higher level than me. Of course it is, it's a dragon. Why too far away?
It's a level.
Yeah. It's not enough to worry about. Senna is breaking so much. This is why they had a universal, an unconditional break art in the DLC, because it not being the case makes it very easy to break. Take the sword. The sword is better than guns. That's how the anime works.
Yep. Sword is always the better choice.
Yeah. I don't know how to cancel with Full Metal Javelin. I'm not doing it very well. Fine. As long as I can chain attack with him broken, we're fine. It's not a real bit, which means Valdi's not going to be fantastic, but just whatever. Ow. I can make you with him, just watch me. I'm good at this game, I promise.
Yeah. I would say I haven't seen you die, but...
Yes.
I guess technically your character hasn't died.
Nope.
He's still around. Unless...
He can't die twice.
He's been dead the entire time.
I mean, that is how Shulk and Rex were. Spoilers.
Oopsie daisy. You're watching the 3rd game before the first 2 games. Which we did go through!
It happens more than you think.
I mean, you did start on the 2nd game.
I did start on the 2nd game, but the 2nd game, when I played the 2nd game, the 1st game did not exist on the Switch.
That's fair.
How about something like this? How about something like this?
Uni. Do it again. Do I have days? I don't have days, I think. Do this.
Every time we start, every time we start a new game, when we started 2 and now that we started 3, I always have a sense of, I miss the old game, how it went.
Yeah,
you know?
I know.
Like, I miss the story, I miss the characters. But it's not like I don't like what's happening. It's just I prefer to understand it more. I prefer the more familiarity.
Familiarity, yeah.
That word, thank you.
This is not as much damage as I would like, but I didn't get Valdi in the chain order, so it's whatever. Anyway, what was it?
We're not done yet.
That was done, I think. But...
I'm on your heels.
The games are good so far from what I've seen. Currently I prefer 2, but we have not gotten very far into 3. So I won't say I like 2 more than 3. I just like 2 more than 1.
Yeah. In terms of like progress, in terms of like the story, you know, like how far the story is, like the story pacing.
Yeah.
I'd say we're like just done with chapter 2 in Xenoblade 2 terms, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many chapters are in 3?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Thanks.
I'm
gonna say 20.
20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
I fucked that up royally. I didn't think Baldi would get so much.
I feel like more than 20 would be too much.
I mean, 1 had like 22, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They'll have an amount. There we go. Am I right?
It'll have chapters, yeah.
So I am right. It'll have an amount.
We're currently on chapter 4.
Hey, the dragon colors changed.
Did it?
Yeah.
Neat.
Where the blue is, you see, it was red.
Oh, I'm dead.
Hey, don't be dead.
It's a very good thing we've got a healer hero because I don't have to worry about people having their Ouroboros not being able to res anyone. Ow.
Stay back for now.
I'm not worried that we're gonna lose, especially if through that chain of health.
It's still partly up.
It's very...
It's under control of like consoles or something.
Jason?
Becoming not under control, like
How am I still on your side? Okay, whatever.
did you win or
I won.
okay. They're kind of
Would you just die already?
I didn't even get to Ouroboros. I didn't get level 3.
the poor dragon.
Hey, can we do something about this sparking noise?
How would I know? Just cancel the interlink or something, I guess.
It only starts after an extended period, after our bodies start to heat up.
To me, it sounds like a warning for something.
A warning? What do you think will happen if we leave it?
I don't have much desire to find out.
That's fair.
Think it's something dangerous?
Well, it can't be
Probably.
anything fun. You expect balloons and confetti with that noise?
Maybe
Yes. That is exactly what I expect. And that's the dragon.
That's it.
They don't acknowledge the fact that they just fought a dragon.
They don't acknowledge the dragon at all.
Nope, that's all the dragon you ever see.
Oh my god.
Oh, too bad, Jay.
Look, another fat person.
Looks like that backfired on you, didn't it? Better be prepared for the consequences.
Really? I was only interested in putting in an appearance. You're making it sound like I took some huge risk.
Oh, come on now, guys. Jay's been on the bench all this time. I get why he might be a little stimulated by a bit of drama.
Well, it was pretty dramatic, I'll give you that.
Considering he's alive and the others aren't, I think he did pretty well.
You seem pleased with yourself.
P.O. N wants to see you.
Does he now?
Is it our turn to shine?
I don't know.
Butterfly.
I've got zero idea what's going through his brain sometimes.
Not even you?
I'm sure M could tell you. Not that she's shown herself recently.
What could it be? I do hope it's something fun. Let's be off, though.
Right-yo!
Oh my god. They knew that what they were doing.
Have a good one.
I want more of Mr. Wild Ride.
We'll see more of Mr. Wild Ride when he shows up again.
See, I'm going to assume he dies in the end, because that's how it has been with the last villains. But I don't want him to die. I like him.
It's fine. He'll be fine.
The dragon's just gone!
Yeah, it's just gone. No more dragon. Are you tired?
A bit. That last monster was really something. Finally, they acknowledge it.
They didn't call it a dragon though. They just called it that
a
monster.
But I can deal with it.
Granted, they didn't acknowledge the dragon boss in 1 either.
Oh my god.
Yes, well, that last battle, we all overused our Ouroboros abilities. I didn't get to use it though. I killed it too fast.
You were too good.
I want to avoid interlinking again for a while. Good shouts. Couldn't we keep going just without interlinking? That comes with its own risks. Small, but risks nonetheless. I'm just asking you to keep it in mind. Sure, whatever. Shall I find somewhere to have a quick rest then?
Right behind that waterfall.
It appears there should be a good place to take a break up ahead. We'll regroup once we get there.
Roger that, boss.
Her cape is gone again. And now it's back. So what they were telling us just now was don't interlink for a while. What the game lets us do is interlink for a while. So that means absolutely nothing. There's no story or progression if we continue interlinking. Am I going the right way? Yes. Okay. Just want to clarify. I should turn it to daytime. It's just
Monado clock.
Monado clock. The game just looks better in the daytime, you know. I like to actually see the game.
Also, thumbnails.
It does look good for when I take screenshots of the game for thumbnails, yeah. Don't caught on the rock. There we go. It's been 5 minutes. Time to take a break.
Yep.
Who cares that Mio has 3 months to live? Well, it's probably close to like 2 now, but...
Yeah, they keep, like, doing all these side things and, like, taking breaks and taking their sweet time, despite the fact that Mio's about to die.
Yeah.
There we go.
Something that we need to do are, like, these heart-to-heart things. A lot of them start quests. Some of them, like these, don't, these are basically heart-to-hearts, the ones that don't start quests. Like, all of these. A lot of them are just tutorials, like, oh, that thing, we should probably do some of that. Like, there's ether channels, we can get ether out of those. Which is why I don't, like, super prioritize them, but a lot of them are pretty funny.
That's fair.
Yeah. Regardless,
Finally, we can relax.
Not like you just did relax.
Ah, there you are. I don't want to mither, but aren't you on tent duty today?
Mither.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I'll head back and...
They look way too happy.
It's all finished.
Huh?
We already packed it all up.
Then what was the point of telling me? Don't you have better things to do?
Hey, you owe us one. I'm just joking. Are you okay?
What do you mean, okay?
These last few days, it's been a lot, right?
That's why you're concerned?
Yeah, you got it. We were worried. Your problems are our problems. Just because someone says they're doing okay, doesn't mean everything actually is fine with them.
You know, there's a word for people like you.
Nosy.
Busybodies, all of you.
Now, Tyan, that is completely uncalled for.
Huh?
You two really must be bored stiff. Good grief.
Everyone needs to let off steam.
Is my life that entertaining to you?
Yes.
I'll
Why do
allow
you think
it.
that you're a main character in a game?
Yeah.
Hey, that watch.
Our lifetimes run for 10 years only. But this pocket watch has already lived for longer than that, by being passed from Nimwe's hands to mine. What Guernica said to us on that battlefield. I don't know what you made of it exactly, but frankly, to me, it was a load of nonsense. Not even enough to push us together. But that's changed. If Nimwe's life is represented by her dreams, then in remembering those, I carry her life with me. Perhaps now, I can give a purpose to my life. She'd live on if I were to pass her dreams on to others, right?
Heavy.
Also, I've done some thinking. If I had just, say, 10 more years, no, even 5, with just a bit of borrowed time, how many more memories could I fit inside this little pocket watch?
And that's why you're here now.
Well, that's half of it.
What's the other half then?
Oh, well... In fact, just forget it.
Oh, come on. You've already told us that much. Might as well give us the whole story.
Yeah.
This is
You can't
just not
just
the
like
place or time
give a
for it.
half
That's all.
answer.
Lame.
I'm with
Still,
her.
it was a nice chat. Dreams in objects. Huh?
What?
Thanks, Tyon. We came here to cheer you up a bit and got food for thought instead.
Oh, sure. Anytime.
Neo.
That was fun.
That was.
I don't think you answered the last time I asked you. Who's your favorite of the 6 part enemies?
We'll have to climb up here
So
to
far.
exit the Great Falls area.
Oh.
If you're having
I
a
said
hard
this
time
off
meeting,
stream,
I'll be more
but
than
I don't
happy to
want to
carry you.
say just yet.
Yeah, I understand.
I kind of want to see the characters more. And, I kind of
Are we
want you
really
to figure it
doing
out.
this?
Fair enough.
Because before we started 2 and before we started 3, I asked, is there any character that you think I would just walk onto like I did Gundam? And he said yes, but he didn't tell me what characters they were going to be. So, I just want him to see if he was right, if he could figure out if he was right.
Fair enough.
I do have someone I would pick right now, but we're still so early in the game. I don't want to do another walk onto Gunband again. Kind of do what I did when I was in 2 and wait a bit. Like when I was debating between Zeke and the Morag and Jen.
I'm not saying you should pick your favorite character absolutely. I'm saying just, if someone like put a gun to your head and say pick your favorite Xenoblade 3 character, who would you pick?
I don't want to say just yet.
Fair, that's okay. I will not pressure you. Do not feel the need.
And it's just because I really do want you to figure it out to see how well I'm good at hiding.
Alright.
Because
I mean, right now I do have an idea of it.
can I know?
Well, you're not gonna tell me, so I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't say that. Because, what was I gonna say? I forgot. That's so funny.
Almost ran out of time there.
Do you think this plan might work?
How close I was to running out of time on that break art.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I've got like 3 break arts. I got one on Mio, Uni, and Senna, so it wouldn't have been the end of the world. but I would have preferred not to, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Wow, that did no damage. That's crazy. Rainbow.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Typically, whenever I like something, I'm not good at hiding. And
Jin.
yeah, and also just knowing me so well, he can figure things out relatively quickly.
Yeah.
So I want to know how badly I am at hiding it, or if I can actually manage to make him wonder.
The question is, are you hiding that you like the character, or are you just openly liking them and not saying that you like the character? It's like it's going out of your way, just like try not to say anything about Ethel, but that could be because you don't care. Like, oh, Morg's better, I don't care about Ethel. Or you could be like saying, oh, I really like Ethel, but I'm going to hide it so that Elsa doesn't figure it out.
I have not hidden the fact at all that I like this character. Speaking of Ethel, she's really cool. She pulled a Jin. Immediately a badass. So I do like her. But she's not my favorite because she's not shown up so much.
Yeah.
Like, Jin didn't become one of my favorites until a bit after the halfway point in the game. But I'm not hiding the fact that I like this character, but I'm not going out of my way to talk about this character a lot.
Yeah.
Because if I do, that just kind of makes it obvious.
Well, if it's the character I think it is pretty obvious.
It is.
Only if it's the character I think it is, though.
I really want to know, but
only if you answer if I'm right.
If you are right, I will tell you.
Is it Mr. Wildride?
No,
Okay.
actually, I do really like Mr. Wildride, though. You are not far off. Like, he's actually... I will probably rank him second, actually.
Because every time he's on screen, you're like, oh, it's him.
He is my Jin in this.
Yeah.
I love him. He's amazing. But he is not my top person.
Fair enough. Okay, let's not mess it up this time.
That is a pretty good guess, though. I should have assumed that, actually.
Yeah.
Like with Jin, I did not realize I was going, Jin! Each time he showed up until Allset pointed it out.
Yeah.
And this time, I didn't realize how much I was like, Mr. Wildride!
Yeah.
Or pointing him out each time. I just do it. Because I like them! But as much as Ethel fills the immediate badass, Mr. Wildride fills the immediately. Hardly has done anything, but I love him.
Are you dead? No, I got close though.
It also very much helps his case that I love his design.
Yeah.
Like, I immediately get my jaw dropped that I was so like, oh my god, I love that look!
Yeah.
And then Ouroboros came, oh my god! It's so cool!
No. I'm just gonna do it right now because I'm almost dead and he's almost dead. Yeah. You saw this and you're like, oh, I like this thing.
Yeah. I can have a favorite character and a character I hyperfixate on, two different.
Yeah.
Like, Mr. Wildride would probably be the one I hyperfixate on, but I do have a favorite character.
Such is the officer's duty.
It's a cool scene.
That is beautiful. Oh, I thought he was somehow taking a picture.
No.
Like in 2, my favorite character is Morag, but Jen is the one I will hyperfixate on, you know.
Yeah. He got more screen time.
Huh?
He got more screen time, you know.
He did. He
It's not like he was the main villain or anything. Or the main antagonist, I should say.
He was the main antagonist and then, like, the main character.
Yeah.
So...
You want to tussle? Oh,
I wasn't even on the dance there, but okay.
It's just like... Okay, go rock climbing then, dude.
Yeah. Am I going the right way? I think I went to the secret area by accident.
I do kind
What kind
of
of
want to
place is
say
this?
with the hiding bit, the only reason why I'm going down the line of the characters is so I don't continuously pick my favorite character.
Okay, fair enough. Or you were going down the line, so Noah would be next. So Mio's next stream, right?
Whoa, check this place out.
Maybe. I may pick Lance.
Well,
Or
I mean,
Inu.
All under
Uni.
control.
Uni.
Mio and Uni's the only ones you haven't picked yet.
Really?
Yeah. Shit.
I thought I picked Uni.
I don't know if you picked Uni.
Well, if I haven't picked Uni, then go ahead and play as her.
Okay.
Because I do genuinely want everyone to be
Come
played.
on, who else?
And Noah... And... Oh, it's because you played as her for a bit that one time, so
Yeah.
I picked the next one. Because in the first stream, you played as Noah and then Meow. That
Mio.
one. Mio. I will get their names right at some point.
We're like 20 hours in and you haven't gotten
We're
to
20 hours in?
Are we 20 hours? 20 hours in.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know we're doing it in chunks, but it doesn't feel like that.
I guess, to be fair, I do grind a bit off stream.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
true.
Like, I don't do levels or anything, but I do grind the classes out with the DLC, so that's probably the reason.
The first two streams
It's
were...
probably closer to 15 hours.
How many streams have we done?
This is the 6th one.
Sixth one? The first two streams were 4 out. No.
It's either the 6th one or the 5th one. I think it's the 6th.
Okay, I think it's the first 3 streams that were 4 hours, and the last ones have been 3.5.
Fair enough.
So that's 8... Wait. I'm just gonna pull out the calculator. I
It's a
am
party. We don't have any.
horrible at math.
I feel like I shouldn't be here. But the objective says to go over there, so I'm gonna go over there. Those guys over there were very high level. An entire 10 levels above me.
I did the math wrong because it says 22.
That's a strange thing to say.
What?
That's a strange thing for it to say.
We've been spotted.
Power of cutscene saved me. I believe in you.
Wait, 3 streams of half, so that's...
Is that?
I'll do it after.
That's Keves Castle, all right? First time seeing it? Yeah. Same level of elaborate as Castle of Agnes.
Can also see Great Sword on left.
Are we going through with this?
No. I see it's far too risky now. The area will be under strict guard. But downslope, we could go via the forest.
Mac to Wildwood, huh?
Doesn't sound too bad to me.
Mac for Wildwood. Does that sound familiar?
No.
That's it.
Oh,
There she is.
where? Hell, never been this far in before.
Me neither.
It's the best character.
The last time I had an audience with the Queen, she had come in person to the war front. Commander Ethel, Fornis forward, Armies Colony 4. Reporting in as ordered, Your Majesty.
It has been some time, hasn't it?
Mom, I'm elated to find you in good stead, Your Majesty. That
Say,
you would grace us
ma'am.
with your presence is an honor
She
above
said
my
ma'am,
station.
but it does sound like mom.
We can dispense with the stiff preambles, Ethel. N.
I mean,
Mom.
to be fair. To be fair,
N.
all life comes from
Consul
the
N.
queens. So,
That's him.
technically.
N. The
Are they
head honcho
bees?
of Kavesi Consuls himself. The Golden Consul.
The Golden Guard. It's a laser!
What is that?
The Annihilator. The latest weapon in our military arsenal. It utilizes breakthroughs in application of the annihilation effect.
You've harnessed it.
Not only is its power without equal, it has another exquisite benefit. Let me show you.
What, you mean right here and now?
Indeed.
Indeed.
This will be its finest hour. The Orion Mountains. A terrible shame. Her Majesty has a soft spot for them. Please do not think ill of me.
I'm going to think ill of you. Jesus. Well, you don't want to get hit by that. If my math is correct, we are 11 to 12 hours in. Which I did the math 5 times.
Fair enough.
So I could still be wrong.
It's not hard to believe I did 8 hours of grinding, though. Could've.
What was that? Just thunder, innit?
Brighter than any lightning I've ever seen. Still ringing in ears.
Where did the light come from?
No idea. But this can't be good.
I'm sure it's fine. It's not like an entire mountain got deleted out of existence or anything.
Yeah.
Actually, mountains plural. Because the Golden Consul said the Orion Mountains.
What incredible power.
Its effective range has no discernible limit whatsoever.
What are you...
I'm saying an attack like the one you just witnessed can be delivered anywhere.
So you mean to use this weapon against Agnes? If you were to use this, then what about the clocks?
Who said anything about using it on Agnes?
Mom?
The next target will be this.
My base!
Well, that's ominous.
Yeah.
Why are these loading screens so long? I don't...
See, I have things I want to say, but I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, you got like a minute or two, yeah.
I think I have like 2 half-baked theories.
Go for them.
I didn't think too much in them, so I may figure out things now.
It's actually more fun if you're wrong, so it's okay.
Yeah, but I may change what I originally intended once I say it aloud.
You can amend your theory as you say it.
Yeah, so my first one is about Noah.
Should be
I don't
reaching
know,
Mac for
I
Wildwood
mean
soon.
this generally, not as a
This
joke
one
from
is business.
game 1, I mean this generally.
I've got to keep.
I don't think he's alive. I'm not joking. I'll go more into it in a sec.
Okay.
Watch the moss, guys. Mind you don't slip. Whoa. Yeah!
He says, falling flat on his ass himself.
Oh, yeah. Bloody hilarious. You're always taking the mick out of me. Noah.
Huh? Did you say something?
He was zoned out.
Oh, don't come crying if you fall.
You seem like you're a million miles away. Lot on your mind?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh shit.
Mio!
Thank you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just lost my footing for a second. I'm okay. For now, I'm okay.
She's
For now.
dying.
Are you not feeling 100%?
No shit.
Nah, nothing like that. I'm totally fine, promise. Like I said, I just missed my footing.
You know, characters
If you
were
start
to
feeling
actually
worse,
communicate.
just say. I don't want you hiding it.
You're a kind man, aren't you?
I'm just being polite. Whoa!
It's straight towards Lens.
Best person to run into is... That man is sturdy.
Not after he fell. Another rest.
So what was on your mind?
It has been 5
earlier?
months.
Yeah, that light. I was wondering if it had anything to do with us.
You think maybe... Could it have been something that Mobius did?
Huh?
We know that they're hunting us. Tyon, you told us before that our consoles were actually the same.
Yeah, I did say that.
After that, nobody said so, but we were all thinking it. The war between Agnes and Kevez and the consoles. Or rather, Mobius. They must be connected somehow.
It could be that... all the fighting. It might be that it's all orchestrated according to Mobius.
And to them, Ouroboros only spelled trouble.
Since we keep wrecking their flame clocks and all. They must really hate us messing with their stuff, I guess.
So we're one big thorn in their side.
It does stand to reason that's why we're their targets. But it doesn't tell us anything about why our colonies fight. Any theories?
Not as yet. But I figure, isn't discovering that our real objective here, right? If we seek out the city, maybe we'll find answers.
One way to know.
We got time to kick back a little.
So, about my theory on Noah, I thought of it more. I mean, generally, that I don't think he's alive. And it's... What started me off on that is his skin coloring. To me, it looks like he has a bit of a grayish color to him. Like when a zombie is a different color because it doesn't have blood circulating through him. You know? To me, he looks like he has a little bit of grayish tint to him.
I mean... Does that look great?
I little bit see a grayish tint. At least compared to the others.
Speaking of, I unlocked Tyon's swimsuit.
That fits him.
Yeah. I don't have anyone else.
Rain. Snuffing great.
I don't know how to explain it, but that's what it looks like to me. And I think
that container
at some point where they have not shown us or something, he has kind of like quote unquote died, like Yorn did, but the consoles got to him. I think someone who we have not seen yet.
I'm sorry.
Or he dies now. That's great.
Go all the way back.
I think someone
Leave it to me.
who we have not seen yet caught him before he, like, died, and gave him a second chance. And he knows more than he lets on.
Interesting.
I feel. That's what I think. He just gives me that vibe that he's not saying everything that he knows. He's holding back a lot of, like, specifically important information.
I guess I see that, yeah.
And I forgot my other theory that I had.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what's your other theory?
I'm so upset now. I didn't think of it. I was so focused on the Noah theory.
That's fine. Do you still not recognize Macler?
No.
Man, those Mobius mooks, they make my feathers stand on end. Ending people's lives like it doesn't matter. Ugh, what a sick joke.
Their word for people like that? Know what Nopon say?
No idea. Tell us?
Super villain pon.
Oh my
Riku,
God.
what does that mean then?
It be the extreme bad guy.
Ah, I think I get it.
Meme?
What's up, Manana?
Then, are Noah and Mio and friends supervillain pon?
You're labeling us?
Labeling. Because friends used to end lives also. That not make them supervillain pon?
I mean, it's not like we ever had a choice or anything. It was them or us.
So we're no choice. Not fall under definition then.
But I just take
None of us ever fought because we wanted
it.
to. It's just how it worked.
Go to her
How
Xbox
people
outfit.
worked. And the world.
So, world is supervillain pon.
Huh?
Since it make everyone do nasty things. World is bad guy.
The world is bad. Huh, I never thought of it like that.
Now that you mention it, what in the world are we even here for?
They're having a midlife crisis.
I wouldn't strain your brain too much.
Sounds like you have.
What gave you that idea?
Cut the snark, just tell me.
The end point of it is suicide.
Say what?
If you don't want to hurt others, you'll end up denying your own right to survive. Eventually, you come to the conclusion that the world may well be better off without your presence. The only resolution then is to erase the self, to die. See? Pointless.
Isn't that taking it too far?
The world doesn't just vanish because you've closed your eyes.
What?
The moon. Think about it. Why is it that the moon shines?
Oh my
Just
God,
because
it's the
we're
real
watching?
world.
Of course not.
Cursing cloud.
Even if humans were gone, it would shine on, illuminating the land
It's
beneath.
supposed to be a movie.
And yet,
Are the clouds
we're the
randomized?
ones
I
that
think so.
give meaning
Ah.
to it. We say bit dim tonight, or looks brighter than usual, eh? Similarly, we can now imbue the world with meaning or change it. It's a privilege we were lucky to obtain.
And that's the power of Ouroboros.
We're obliged to use it. We can make a difference.
So we don't become supervillains.
That's one thing to aim for, at least. Right?
I remember my other theory.
This is new.
It's about the golden console. The X on him, it reminds me a lot, it reminds me a lot of in the first game when the Mets had that red flowing stuff through them.
Yeah.
I think...
Also, hold on, we're gonna have a cutscene right now, and you'll be able to talk about that.
Okay.
I just don't want you to, like, fully get started before
That's fair.
this.
Hey, you sure we're going the right way, guys?
Well, it's a path at least.
Looks like it's going to be a real pain getting through here.
It do be a path.
True, but we don't have the luxury of loitering.
Well, I don't see any other road to take, so let's just get this over with.
That's fair. New character.
Judy, look out!
I love the sense of her ears, that she has more sensitive hearing because of it.
Hello. Yeah, Mia even has like an idle animation. She goes, hey, did you guys hear something?
What the? An ambush!
Ah! Weapons!
Does she have some kind of ears?
Gormati, yeah.
She's Gormati?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I should also mention this character is not a gender.
Oh.
Like Noah's coded as 0, Mio's coded as 1, you know, like gender. It's a rock situation.
Okay.
This is 2.
Okay, that's...
Quite literally binary. Anyway,
Okay.
what were you saying? About the console?
Yeah, this world is a mixture of 1 and 2, yes?
Indeed.
I feel like when the mixture happened, something of the mech,
No, it's
or
already dead.
the mech, one of the mechs itself, landed in this world and that console found it. He was the one that started the little console things. Or it was Z, white hair, purple stuff. It's one of those two, because they're obviously on top. So I think they have that mech stuff running through them, or at least their armor that they're wearing. And I think specifically the golden console is under the control, because the mechs are bad. That we know that from the first game. And so if they have that stuff running through them, that would probably make them bad as well. That's what I think.
Okay.
Those are my 2 theories. I managed to come up with.
Both our dealers are down, by the way.
Oh.
We're probably losing, but it doesn't seem impossible.
That went more in depth than I thought.
Ridiculous. Look at all that damage. Do you have an AoE? No. That's fine. Take this. I'm all set, Sonny. You can't say that. That's a lot of damage.
Sunny?
What?
Did you say Sunny?
No. Senna went like, I'm all set.
I thought you called her Sunny.
I said Senna. I might have said Sunny back.
We're about to start this. I'm happy.
Yeah. This is not going well at all.
It ain't over till it's over.
Yeah, but it's kind of over. And at least, like, take down everything that isn't the main boss. No? Okay.
Tell no tales. You took the wrong path. Landslide.
You took the wrong path.
Did we?
Let's just hope that doesn't happen again.
I'm gonna not remember my theories and not know if I was right or wrong.
Fair enough. Take all of that. They evaded everything.
I guess if I really want to know if I do forget, I can just come back to this.
You can.
I'll just listen to trying to explain.
Do not attack the main one. Take it on everyone before them.
Are you able to, like, turn understand where I was coming from.
I wasn't fully paying attention when you were talking about the second theory, so
That's fair.
I was kind of focused on, I was focused on not dying. You should give like an abridged version so that I can work interesting theory or something.
So Golden Console has red stuff blown at least through his armor, or through him. I can't tell. And it reminds me of the next from Land. So I think
the face.
Yes.
The faces, yeah.
So I think he's using that power specifically to make him stronger.
That was Tom's blood.
That was?
Yes. That's how the Monado didn't hurt him.
Well,
I don't mind telling you that because it's something you kind of like
supposed to know. That's fair. But I still think it's something similar.
You think there's something funky going on?
Yeah, because, like, why would they have something so similar? Why would they both be bad and both have that? Like, the red going through them.
Because it is cool. As soon as you're broken, I'm taking you down. There's two people with break arts right now. The moment you get broken. The femtosecond you get broken. Feel free to be broken. Any moment now. Please. Okay, right now. I'll break you when I get in the chamber. Take this. Damn it. Oh, Noah died. Or he would have had I not chain attacked when I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at 1.
I guess. That's good. Come on. Okay. I was a bit careless there. I think I saved it though. Nice. I would prefer them to be broken, but that's whatever. Just I want to do that so that I can potentially do Noah, Neo's, or Boris big attack. In a perfect world, get broken. Damn it. Get broken. Yes. Now I just need to get lands back, which I'm not going to do because I'm going to get Noah back, but Noah doesn't have a topple art. Lands is the only one with topple.
How about something like this?
That's fine. Let's do... It's better pick Uni when she had FMJ, but it's not a big deal. Man, is it a good thing heroes don't apply the thing, the 99-point limit?
That's right.
This is a gamble here. I don't know if I'm getting back.
Maybe Iron. I don't know if you still need it.
I would like any attacker. Okay, Noah's best case. Noah is best case. Ion. Let's just do this to get a little bit more damage out of you. And just... all the damage.
Wow.
Bravo, let's go. Yeah, we won. My China's not gonna kill here, but we have an entire round after this, and we don't even need to get 100% Brazilian kill before then. It's cool animation though.
Especially with the Ouroboros.
Get top on. There. Finally top of you. Let's do this. And then Noah's gonna kill him. Oh yeah. Nice. Throw the rock at him. Use a feint. take that. That went much better than the first time.
A lot better.
All that changed was that I played as Noah. If this character gets in a non-voice cutscene, do you want to voice them?
Sure.
Okay.
We just want to pass through. We're not looking for trouble.
Come on, guys. What's your problem?
Juniper, Imogen's at her limit. She can't keep going.
Yeah. That's
Huh?
a bit weird, though. I'm not sure if he was actually supposed to be or not. Could have just been a root coding error.
Could have.
This one is very deliberate, though, I'm pretty sure.
Spark! And we could have had their life, too. So close.
That's very unfortunate. We'll have to retreat then.
Goodbye.
What was all that about? Weirdos.
Noah, what's wrong?
I was just thinking.
About that archer? They seem quite the formidable opponent, to be sure.
Oh yeah, they're an archer. You like archers.
I love archers. I'm one myself.
That's true, but there was something else about them.
Say, you don't think...
Those soldiers' flame clocks. They might be getting low.
Oh, come on, Noah. You'd better not be thinking of offering her assistance.
It's hard to put into words, but something's off.
What, and you think we have time to be traipsing around on this whim of yours?
Traipsing around.
It really bothers you?
Yeah.
Give it up, Tyon. Once Noah's like this, there's no stopping him.
Oh, why do I bother?
Besides, Noah's intuition's usually pretty on the mark.
We could just take a look. A tiny little peek?
Fine. I can see no amount of reasoning is going to dissuade you. However, if it turns out to be nothing, we head straight back and move on. Acceptable?
That's fine. Okay, let's move. We should be able to catch up to them if we follow their tracks.
Alright. Level up. And we got rank up. Okay. Yay. I'm gonna go back to Flash
Leave
Fencer.
the enemies to me.
I don't know who else to go to, and Flash Fencer just feels better than FMJ on Noah.
Yeah.
I have to do this little thing for everybody. Come on. Maxed out that. And maxed out that. Me too. There we go. Should I put Senna in something else? Let's put you in Thaumaturgy.
Gotta keep you guys safe.
What outfit do you want? You want this one? This one? This one? Any of these?
Put her in heavy guard.
Heavy guard?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you're probably fine then. But now I need a tank. Probably. Nia would be the best. Should we swap out, Veldy for Xeon or Ina? Because I kind of want to have rules to these, you know?
Okay.
Who do you want? Xeon or Ina?
Leon.
Okay.
You need my help. At your service.
There we go. Well, if you would rather Voldy, that's okay. It's just... Oh.
Maybe. There we go.
Yeah. Would you rather Voldy?
You know how folks are when their flame clock runs
I don't
low?
mind.
They'll come
Okay.
at us like starved beasts.
Because
Yeah, I know.
Defender
But I can't
is
just
like
turn
the
a
least
blind eye.
important class. I need to be playing as Unity.
visitors.
Okay, never mind. I guess I'm not.
No, you gotta worry about healers.
Yeah, I had 2 before, so it's fine. Having 3 is like the maximum safetiness without losing too much offensive ability, you know?
He won't go away! Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
It's because we weren't really going far, we were just going down in the same...
Judging by how the tracks stop here, it seems that this is where those soldiers pass through.
Through here? But how?
Doesn't look easily traversable, does it?
Yeah, I can't see us getting across there anytime soon.
We could always take a detour. Look, this way.
Yeah. Thanks, Tyon.
Like I said, we can't afford to be hanging around here. Come on, we haven't got all day.
Nimble little
We haven't
so-and-so.
got many days.
Yeah. Speaking of daytime, let's Monado clock. There we go.
Sliding down here on a rope.
We go this way.
Since you can
Nimble little
control
so-and-so
tomorrow, it
sliding
shows a
down
way
here
to
on a
just
rope.
set it as always day.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
wonder if they could teach me to do that.
For the most part, that's not an issue because when you're fast traveling everywhere, like, usually when you fast travel in this game, you can set the time and it defaults to morning. When you're just playing through the game, it is a little annoying.
Oops,
Hello.
they found us.
Do you still not recognize this area?
Like I said, it's the real world.
You mean Morpha?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's also that and the forest area in Xenoblade 1 combined.
Oh.
That's why it's called Mactha. Macna and Morpha.
I see.
This is crazy. There was a colony here?
Hello.
That's right. This is an abandoned colony.
What?
Please listen to
She's
us.
so soft-spoken.
We didn't come here to
They-
fight you.
She's also like 30 feet away.
Yeah.
We can free you from your flame clock.
Free us?
You don't have much time left on yours, do you? We can help you with that, so if you just...
You can see the clock from here, you know.
Stop attacking you?
It's right up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll hear you out.
You like ellipses a lot.
Very
Thank
much.
you.
Please, come in.
They're still wary of us. Can't let our guard down.
Always nice to see a new face.
Yeah, you can see it's basically gone.
God.
Yes.
Not a lot of
Pretty much
people
not
around.
even there.
Yeah. It's quite unlike any other colony.
Maybe I need to let those guys speak out. Instead of just rushing through the story.
I've seen a few colonies with dwindling flame clocks before, but this one is especially bizarre.
It's like they're not trying to survive here at all. Do you get that impression?
I mean, I'm sure people don't come around here very often.
Yeah. It's like in the middle of nowhere. Out of the way.
Back when I was stationed at Lambda, I'd heard rumors about Colony Tau.
What did they say?
That deep in the forest, there's a colony with some very peculiar customs and traditions. This is my first time seeing it in reality, but I never expected it to be so run down.
Do you think we'll find Tarzan?
Oh my god, will we?
Did you have any dealings with it?
None at all. This is just hearsay from Commander Izzard.
Or
Anyway,
a
we
singing
should hurry.
bear.
Let's smash the flame clock and free everyone.
I had to remember what you were referencing for a second.
I saw you had to think of it.
Yeah. It's like, what? You're
It being an
very
abandoned
slow.
colony, we are continually starved of sufficient life sources.
It's like they're in slow motion whenever they walk.
Maybe
Wait.
they are.
Are you the commander?
I mean, that would make sense given how they fight. This is one move. You like, draw their bow, and then like slowly turn around and do like 360 on them.
What?
And it takes like 30 seconds. It's the worst thing ever. It's hilarious. I need to show you at some point.
That's right. Sorry, I failed to tell you before. I am Juniper, and it's my job to lead Colony Tau.
Hello, Jupiter.
If that's so, then surely you must know who we are.
Hello, Xeon, just randomly here.
I'm afraid I know nothing.
Ah.
We have no need of such information.
Juniper told us
Sounds
we'd welcome
like
you
a
in,
vote.
whoever you might turn out to be.
Yeah, but he was just randomly like more in shot than a background character usually is.
So, that's the rule. We don't ask questions.
But you attacked us back there.
Our scouts told us about some monsters in the forest they've never seen before. So, we sent them out on a hunt.
You call us monsters? How dare
How
you?
dare you?
But then they bumped into you en route. They must have figured it'd be more efficient to get you out of the way first.
Though, contrary to our plan, we were made to retreat.
Kinda kicked our ass the first time.
yeah?
though.
What about your consul? Where are they hiding?
I told
Damn.
you This is an abandoned colony. Our consort rarely visits us.
You're in such a strange situation.
All the more reason to get you out of this predicament.
I think you guys are getting the wrong end of the stick here.
More ellipses.
Yep.
It's true. We aren't afraid of Colony Tau's flame clock running out. All it means is the end of our days gazing at our ever-diminishing supply.
But you could die.
Uh-huh. As if we just let you waltz in and break our flame clock.
And we all have to perish someday. If our lives should expire, then we'll sink into silence, darkness, oblivion. We'll return to the earth.
More ellipses is contagious.
Oh my god.
Yes, but you can't just...
The land will take us, and we will simply be. That's how it is at Colony Tau. No one will ever think of us, and yet here we are. Slowly but surely, we are withering. We don't always find the nutrition that we need to live. If Colony Tau cannot accumulate the vital flames it needs, then it proves only that we were too weak.
But you're not trying to get the flames. So you're contradicting yourself.
She's a bit depressing.
Yeah. Very emo.
Yeah. We shall
And in
all die
nature,
at some point.
the weak are destined to perish.
The logic would dictate that nature is pushing you to become stronger.
He was kind of standing there, his arms just slightly out, completely still.
Just kind of A-posing.
Yeah.
If we set you free, you won't have to worry about all this crap.
We neither
Look
worry
at him.
nor fear for what may come to
This man is
pass.
danced up.
He's not even breathing. Oh, he blinked.
Yeah.
He's alive.
Yeah. He's moving a little bit if you squint.
Hardly.
A little bit.
Hardly.
We've already lost
There we
so
go.
many of our friends and allies.
And every time we return to their
He's
bodies
back.
to the earth, such
give
will
him
be
3
our
seconds
fate.
of movement.
What's the point of fearing the inevitable?
It's same movement.
We know we're gonna die. What's wrong with us living the way we always have?
But how do you live without hope?
It will spell the end of the story that our predecessors weaved for generations. A tale cut short. I won't argue that it feels a little melancholy. In that sense, if we were to be freed from the flame clock, then...
Juniper! Bad news!
Tell me?
The monsters are coming straight for the colony, and they already took one of us down.
No. They came all the way here.
We'll join you.
Going off what she's been saying, how about you just let the monsters
Always
attack
nice to see
you?
a new face.
Yeah.
You're so willing to die.
Yeah, if you want to die so bad, why don't we just not do anything?
Yeah,
not
just
our
let
clown,
you
not our
die.
circus.
Juniper, we need orders.
This is perfectly fine. We'll defeat them right here.
Juniper,
What are you?
Ask us later.
we'll back you up.
Thank you. I'll fight to the best of my ability as well.
Here we go.
There's not much ability.
Oh my god. She's an archer, so they would be long distance. Anyway, they couldn't get too close.
Juniper's class is widely considered to be the worst in the game. Partially because of the reason so she likes to draw the bow back and slowly do a 360. I'm dead.
Hold on! I'll be right there!
Enemies broken away from me.
I'm dead. So we lost Leon. I'm dead again. Our killers are down.
Better leave it for now, huh?
I can't take Juniper off
Some enemies
probably,
heading
so
this way.
fight. Lock out. There we go. There we go. Wow. Can't help but feel I'm a little underpowered. Get out of here. Okay. Yes. It did, it just didn't go on everything, you know? It only went on the ground. So you didn't see if this was debris and everything. I'm dead. So what do you think of these Xenoblade so far?
I like their design a lot. They're super cute.
Yeah.
They're depressing.
Very, yeah.
I don't know, they're just really depressing.
Yeah. Just let me be sad. No, I don't want my dropping sticks. I just want to be here and be sad, you know?
Just let it happen. Let all my problems happen.
Yeah. Can I come back? Oh, our healers are down. That's fine. This is not going well.
You got this.
That's fine.
Leave the healing to me. I'll hit him, and then I'm gonna hit him again.
There we go. Now we're probably fine. Fight him! Fight him! Fight them! There we go. I'm already almost dead. And I'm dead.
Jesus!
Just look at the health bars every time someone gets hit. Give them a second. Yeah, tie on right there. Now.
Are you okay? How did that still do this?
He died before I could use my screen for me to wait at the start of this. Take this. Take that.
Go get crosshead.
Go get crosshead. Fortunately, we've got 3 healers now. Even though... Stop it. You assholes. Okay, if we die again, I'm changing the setting where they automatically... Because I just turned it off, you assholes. Stop it. I hate... These guys are the worst. What happened was, they went Ouroboros, and then I turned it off so that Tyon could res people. But then, as soon as I swapped back to Noah, they went back into Ouroboros. And now all of our healers are dead because of that, and it happened 3 times in a row. Like at the second I swap off. It's fine. I'll just turn off the setting. Can I not? No.
Get away!
Damn it. I have to give up. And then I can get to my settings.
Are you having fun with this battle?
Yes. Let's see. Where is it? There we go. There, now I get to choose when they do it.
I think they just gave
Fight
me
them.
the side eye.
Okay. Can you guys not, please? Damn it. But now, what happens is I get this screen, which means I can choose when to do it. When I Ouroboros. Which means it takes 2 inputs in order to Ouroboros instead of 1. But that's not going to be an issue, hopefully. I mean, you see our health.
Jesus.
Focus. I don't remember. God damn it. God. Yes, retry. This fight's harder than I remember. It's because I only have 1 tank, that's why.
A lot of these fights seem to be harder or easier than you remember.
Yeah.
I'll take real good care of the bad guys.
Like that Yorn fight is considered to be the hardest in the game by a lot of people.
But you have retried this one more.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes. 2 tanks.
I think they just gave me the side
Fight them. There we go. For some reason it's not auto-lucky, because usually I just press A and then you fight them. Can you guys try aggressively? Thank you. Jesus.
We can't have you lying down. Fight the enemy.
ironically, the fact that Juniper's in our party is my biggest hindrance. Because I could use like Gray, I could use Leon, I could use any healer, and that would be better.
Her best durability is not helping me at all.
Yeah. Our healers are down already. I'll give it a few more tries.
I think we gotta leg it.
Fine. Come on, there we go.
Try to get some fusion arts going.
Stay away. Let them try aggro. There we go. I'll give 2 more tries and then I'll use bonus XP. I don't want it. I'd rather use bonus XP than easy mode. Can you not? I feel like it doesn't matter who it's aggroed onto, because I wasn't aggroed on there. I wasn't aggroed on either. I was trying to Ouroboros. Why are our healers going down? Oh no, it ain't over till it's over. Maybe if I can take 1 down, then I only have to fight 2 in the next attempt, you know? Juniper, if you were just an actually usable class, this would be so much easier. Okay. That's 1.
That's a big help.
I gotta push through this. You stay on guard for now.
I believe in you, Lance.
Enemy's broken away from me.
Lance, try group, damn it.
Like this. Noah, what are you playing at? I'm not done.
How's Juniper on the horn?
I know, it's because she's so bad that they don't draw any aggro.
Really?
I think that's the issue.
Force of nature.
That, and I think they're kind of an agility tank a little bit. Not like the spatula. Okay. Do I have to fight 2 now?
I don't like our chances.
No.
God damn it.
Let's play tank, maybe. Topple, 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 please. Why are you first foot? There we go. I didn't think Senna would get the break card immediately. Come on. Ow. Aggro onto me, not the healers. Please. Neo, bring back Tyon. Thank you. Can you guys heal, please? Mia, Tyon, damn it. Okay, fine. I'll use Princess. When we were fighting Juniper just now, there's a somewhere, right? When we were fighting Juniper earlier, it was like 29 or 30. But no, these guys are level 33, which is a big jump. I'm gonna go to 32 on everyone.
Fair enough.
Can we ask Manana to whip up some grub?
No. How high can I go? 35, okay. I'm just getting to 32 to get out of like the level penalty, you know?
Fair enough.
Which I think is a major backdoor. I have to do this manually, unless I want to go to max level for everyone. There we go.
I definitely feel stronger. Ugh.
I thought I was getting good at the game. Okay, what can't we
Apparently
do?
not.
That doesn't help at all. I can't get it if I wanted to. I could, but I don't want to.
Right then, should we get a move on?
Like, let's do this.
Watch as you breeze through it now.
Yeah.
You want me to lead?
No, no. Alright, you assholes, your ass is grass. And I'm the lawnmower. Take this. This is going slightly better considering we don't get almost one shot to get 3 shot this time.
Tyrone immediately died.
Eat me. Not Neo, please don't die. Okay, thank you. Land, Senna, why aren't you tanking? My healers are... Can I just not use Juniper, please? Please? Like, can I use... Damn it, I can't. Okay,
I'll heal you right up.
3 healers.
Tough enemy incoming.
Right, there we go. Hang back. So that the tanks can actually tank before I die, please. Thank you. Barely missed anything today. Wait, this. Take this. Why are these guys so wildly difficult? Can you stop attacking me, please? Thank you. Ow. That's why Chronicles is thriving all the way over there. Take this. And this. And attack up shield and power charge. There we go. Okay. That's 1 down. Everyone mostly okay. If I can get a chain attack on one of them, that would be easy.
I've been waiting for you to say that. We'll finish it here.
Here we go.
You got one?
I've got an idea.
There we go. What do you do? It shows increases damage ratio. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Get broken. Damn it. I think it's this one.
I will play my part.
Why are you gonna pull 360?
I don't know, it's amazing. It's hilarious. That's why. I don't have any attackers on me though, except for Noah. Have at you. Do it again. That doesn't heal a lot, actually. Topple. This is a terrible chain attack. I have 3 healers, which is not great. But it needs to happen, because these guys do so much damage. You got Noah, that's great.
I might have the answer. Leave it to Uni.
Uni. I have to use Tyon.
I'm not gonna lie, the amount of times I zone out during this battle. That's why I've been so quiet.
I understand. Alright. It's just a random fight. Big. This.
I'm going to find it so funny if the big bad boss battle is easier than this battle.
Oh, it will be.
Oh my god.
I'm kind of lying to you. I mean, I did lose to the final boss before, which is more than I can say about these guys before this one. Okay, there we go. We faster one now.
I gotta say, as an archer, we don't need to do a 360 in order to shoot.
What do you mean you don't spend 10 seconds just 360ing around something before attacking them?
No, there's no reason to do that.
No way. Take this. There we go.
Guillaume's okay. He's still alive. Thank the flames.
I'm so glad we made it in time. I'm so glad.
Weren't you just talking about everyone
Again,
perishes at
accept
some
my
point?
thanks. We couldn't have done this without you.
Don't worry about it.
Ellipsis.
I suppose
So
it's
many.
strange of me to talk about the laws of nature when I fear losing my friends.
Not at all. Honestly, that seems like the most natural thing of all.
When you told me that you would release us from the flame clock, I thought that if you really were telling the truth, it would make life easier. But at the same time, I began to hate the fact that I was looking for a way out. Looking up at our clock, seeing the life ebbing away, I'd already accepted my fate. And letting go of that status quo, wretched though it was, after so long, I was scared of what might happen if we did.
Juniper.
Noah, your words at the time seemed so appealing to me. I could not destroy the collective efforts that became the colony and everything it represents with my own two hands.
We fought
But
one
then you
battle
said
together.
you would
Calm
destroy
down.
it for us.
Yeah.
We'd be guilt-free. If that isn't appealing, then what is?
You must have been aware of how tragic it is to simply await death. That's why you invited us, isn't it?
Even now, I'm not afraid of dying. But I hated the idea of losing those I hold dear. When I saw my friend lying there, I remembered what you told me, and for a brief moment, I felt the grip of fear. I felt so weak and helpless, yet at the same time, I didn't want to let go of my dear friend. So I must have closed myself off. I stopped thinking, closed my eyes, and covered my ears. Perhaps I was simply waiting for the inevitable release.
Even so, we have to keep thinking.
That's right.
Even if there are things we'd rather not see, we still need to look.
And breaking out of your shell, scrambling in desperation for a way to escape despair. That's not what I call being weak. You've defended this place for so long. Why? Because you're strong.
See, they're not. They're the weakest class in the game. And you saw the 360 arrow.
Yeah.
They do no damage very slowly.
They do so little damage, they don't even get hits on them.
They pull 0 aggro. Well, I think that's also part of a skill they have where they get less aggro, but even still.
And once you're no longer shackled by the rules of the flame clock, you can accept a different reality. You can become stronger still. I know it.
We can.
You can.
It won't be easy, far from it. But we'll help you.
Juniper, it's your call.
We've made it this far thanks to you.
Yes, I suppose so. If there is a possibility that you can release us from the clock, then please.
And if not, it's not like anything's changed.
Very true. If you can't break it, I can live with that too. Nothing changes without a reason, without a cause.
They act like we can't. Which we know we can.
Yeah, we've broken quite a few by now.
I think we've broken Ethel's, Teach's, Baldy's, Xeon's. Anyone else? Izzard.
Yeah.
I think. Izzard the Lizard. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's...
We've done 5 of them.
Yeah.
So we're fine. We can do this.
Perhaps this event will teach me to see things in a new light.
We've never not been able to break them.
So we must be able to.
Yeah.
Here we go!
Easiest thing, no problem. With the infinity +1 damage sword.
Done.
I see acceptance is actually surprisingly easy when it comes down to it.
I think it probably is, yeah.
I'm sorry if this seems rude, but could I ask another favor of you?
Sure.
I'd like to learn much more of the world, become a stronger individual. To that end, is there any chance I could accompany you?
Sure, you're gonna be on the bench all the time though. Unless you say otherwise.
I might, for like, if we ever do another side quest stream, I might ask for her, because I really like her design, and I love archers in general, so.
Yeah.
What do you say, guys?
We could certainly do with someone of Juniper's caliber.
Could we? I mean, Gray's right there. He's the best attacker hero we have. Granted, his only competition is Juniper, Enrique, and Manana, so not much competition, but
still competition.
yeah, Gray's still really good, but
It'd be reassuring to have you on board. You're very welcome to join.
Is your colony gonna be okay, though? Can they get on without you?
Colony Town needs to undergo change too. We need to extend our knowledge and grow. So I'd like you to take me on a trip, somewhere far away, and show me something new.
A journey of discovery, huh? I guess that's another thing we need in order to grow.
Might be an idea to send some of our younger recruits out too. Could be a good lesson.
It's time to breathe new life into our colony. Let us break free from the chains that once bound us.
I guess I'm still hanging about though. Can't have us all gallivanting about the place.
Your consul really doesn't bother to show up, huh?
Even after we broke the flame clock, you think they'd know?
Better this way, if you ask me.
Still, we shouldn't rule out the possibility that they'll make trouble for you.
If something happens, you tell us immediately, okay?
Sure, can do. We'll be counting on you.
Well, we don't have all day. I think it's about time we made tracks, no?
You're right. Time to move then.
Well then, everyone.
Don't worry about us. You know we can handle ourselves.
We'll prove that Colony Tau can be so much more.
Yes, I'm sure it will be.
Off you go then, skedaddle. The colony's staying right here, waiting for your return.
Streams ago.
yeah.
Because, again, Mio doesn't have very much time.
But yeah, we've done this mandatory side quest.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah. Who's gonna get the class?
Uni. Fuck. I got the right team.
Oh, we can cancel arts now, which is nice. Not for the Ouroboros, but for these guys, which is nice. Do you want to use Juniper, or do you want to use someone else?
Go back to Kid.
Vivaldi?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm coming with you.
I might go back to Xeon depending on how our
I'm fine with attacking.
composition goes here.
That's fair.
I'll hit him, and then I'm gonna hit him again. Gotta keep you guys safe.
Oh yeah, this was the team. But we probably want 2 defenders, but we'll see how it goes. I'll go back to Xeon if we lose a lot.
Good to add more names.
Also, for reasons, I'm gonna change the clothing back to the canon outfits. Everyone else is fine, right?
I think so. I mostly chose the canon outfits.
Yeah. It was just Mio and Senna. But now that we have Juniper, she taught us how to do this.
Time to take the fast way. Good to add more names.
That's fun.
That looks scary as hell.
This has got to be worth a bunch.
We should
You
take
actually
good
were
care of
able to
that.
do that in Xenoblade 2 as well, but only in like one area. That was super optional.
I see some relations have
So you
changed.
had to like go out of your way to get to. You probably would not find it by accident.
Did we get to it?
No.
Oh.
It was in Moradane,
Oh.
which we spent like 1% of our time in. Am I going to... Yes. I'm so good at this game. I wonder if this area in particular is somewhere we've been, or if it's just more thuggy. You know?
Yeah. Maybe it's a part of where we've been.
I'll whack 'em good.
I mean, it is just one of those big buildings that we probably went in.
Could be.
Can I go on this one? Keep lag right on me?
Time to take the fast way.
And they're like ladders. They cancel aggro.
Hell yeah.
This is so nice.
Woohoo! This gets the blood pumping, eh? We've so got
Can
to
you
do
go
that
the opposite
again.
way?
No. You can only go down on them. Every time you go past this area, the point...
Lance running forward.
Looks like we can
The
go on
point-
from here.
That's because he's pointing out this area.
Oh.
Which we are not going to do just yet. What we are going to do is get a random story cutscene here. What the stuff? Where'd this thing come from?
Oh, you point out the robot but not the dragon?
Yeah. Careful, here it comes. Mandatory side quest. Let's go.
Seriously. You point out a robot
Fusion art's going.
that you have seen. You've seen robots, but you don't point out the first dragon?
I know.
That's stupid. That's so stupid.
It's just a random dragon and they never mention it.
They call it a monster.
Where are you facing? Seems like tornadoing. You can't get on its side.
Working on it.
Are you okay, Mimi?
It's powerful.
Cheers to the petrol.
Take this.
Just do everything. Fusion art time, I reckon.
Excalibur. Get broken. There we go. Can I chain attack you, please? That'd be wonderful. I did not expect this to be as hard as it is. Granted, I'm not like losing, but it is a bit worrying.
You got this, I believe in you.
I mean, we're probably fine, but... Take this. Get chain attacked.
I figured out the pattern. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Get broke. Damn it. Take this. Very good. Let's do this.
Waiting for this.
Defenders are nice for chain attacks. I will say that.
Awesome.
Like I say that they're like the more useless one because attackers are nice because they do the damage, and healers are nice because they're the only guys that can res.
Observe my strategy.
The defenders are also very good for chain attacks if you want to get like big numbers and stuff.
Big numbers are good. I like big numbers.
Get broke. Damn. How you got? I think I should maybe put Uni back on FMJ because having her Nimsmith is not very great for any reason really. I put her on it so that she could get Breakguard as a Master, but I'm gonna keep her in FMJ, which means she's not gonna be able to get it as a Master. I think that's how that works.
I would totally know.
Oh, I forgot, this guy's a robot, so... Evolving, you know?
Yeah!
Okay. Oh, okay. I forgot about that part. They just run away after a certain point.
Oh, it disappeared. What just happened?
It's like we were being pursued, but I've never seen a leftness like that before. Could it be a new model? I don't think we'll get very far just theorizing about it. Let's hurry on ahead.
Fair enough. But we should stay on our toes until we leave the woodland at least.
And that plot point is never resolved unless you do side quests, which you can't do for another 30 hours.
Oh, fun.
We're going to do
Kevez
that.
and Agnes are both fully mobilized.
Only when we're able
Pick
to.
them off one at a time.
I just thought that'd be fun to tell you. That's very strange.
I'll hit him, and then I'm gonna hit him
I think
again.
you'd be able to do them sooner.
Yeah.
You think you're all that, do ya?
I'll hit him, and then I'm gonna hit him again. You'll never catch me, Snake.
Ready or not?
This probably ruins your shoes, you know?
Probably. You'd think you need
Just
some really heavy-duty shoes.
Absolutely shreds them.
Oh, the people in the heels. How would they do it?
Yeah.
Specifically the heels, not wedges. Wedge people would have heels at some point. Everyone! It's emergency! What's up, Manana? Manana cannot go on like this one extra step. Okay, is she asking for a break already?
We have been walking since Colony Tau, I suppose. If we can find a good place, we'll set up camp, okay?
No! Plan need before dinner! You can be strong a little longer, can't you, huh? Just a little. Fine. But Manana very, very starving today. We need make dinner soon, and everyone must help cook. Sure. We'll all be happy to chip in. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Now
It's
this is
been
the right
5 minutes since the last story thing. So now we must take a break.
Alrighty.
It's very weird that
I'm
they
just gonna lie
constantly make
here,
you...
and you can't stop me.
Thank you, Uni.
Na, na, na. Gasp! Food is entirely missing! Manana not even gets single fill of stomach yet.
I just saw you stuffing your cheeks.
The rations should have been divided equally.
Manana walked more than used to today. Tummy Mommy was rumbly grumbly. Not much we can do, though. Not now.
Manana, look, we've still got a ways to go. So you're gonna have to get used to rationing stuff out, okay?
Not even fully on the thing.
They have blankets, you know, sleeping bag.
None of them are using them, though. Ah, the Turkin! Immediately gonna blame Manana.
Gasp! All the food's completely gone!
Yeah.
She said yeah.
What's up? What's wrong?
What did you say was gone?
I think she was yelling about food.
What? No way. For real?
Friend sure did not just put elsewhere and forget.
Nuh-uh. I'm positive it was right here.
Indeed. I checked it myself before I turned in.
Don't tell me someone scoffed the whole lot.
Ah, no way.
She's still asleep. Flags don't touch the ground.
Manana will leave no plate unpolished.
That's not what you want to say in this situation.
That awful, false accusation! Not even Manana ever stooped to such crude, vulgar behavior.
All right, we get it. Just chill out already.
Manana refused to become frosty. This now matter of honor and dignity. For starters.
I know Manana was feeling a bit peckish, but she can't have eaten up the lot.
So who then?
Clearly it wasn't Riku. That guy barely eats at all, right?
I really wish this background conversation had
Riku practices
subtitles.
ancient knock-on art of restraint.
Hey, check it.
Manana do not.
A feather? But what kind?
Banana do not.
I found tracks here.
Nobody's blaming you here.
These footprints. I think they're Turkin.
Mystery solved then. A Turkin feather.
So, they raided our supplies.
Lands can stop apology. Honor and dignity of Manana left in tatters from vile and baseless accusation.
Come on, please, lighten up already.
All accusations aside, we're really strapped for food.
Guess we'll have to go foraging.
Before you ate them.
I concur.
Is not foregone.
Luckily, this area is pretty bountiful all in all, so we might not be too hard pressed.
Well, better get to it.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway, that clearly too much eat. Manana is bottomless pit.
What? Well, had Riku know, Manana is dainty eater.
Not denying.
Lies and deceit. On this day of days, Manana will have retribution!
That's her villain origin story.
She's the final boss.
Yep,
She
just
eats
because of that.
She eats his CNN.
She
Looks like
what?
we've got
She eats the
ourselves a
CNN
runner.
and becomes the ultimate
Slipped
knock-on.
out from the castle.
Is this okay? He could get in touch with Ouroboros. Won't that impact our previous arrangements?
Not to worry. If he does make contact, they'll come.
Really?
Ouroboros are simply like that.
Well, if you say so, we can probably take your word. Right, O?
Certainly. As you say, P, we probably can take his word.
Like they paired those two together. I'm talking their names. P and O.
What's wrong with P and O?
P-O.
I don't get it. Okay. Since we're already out here gathering food, we should think about building a reserve of stuff that'll keep for a while. Sorry, I had breath from saying that.
That's a good idea. What would that be? Mushrooms, nuts, that sort of thing? I'm on it. That was way too high for her.
By the way, when the Turkins got into our camp, did no one seriously notice?
Nope, not even slightly. Not even a tiny little bit.
You being so absolute makes me suspicious, Uni.
Yeah, not even a tiny little bit.
Yeah. Riku was busy sawing logs all last night.
I'm sorry, you guys. We'd walked a lot yesterday. I'm sure you're just super tired. I'm not saying that. You never miss anything as obvious as Turkin footsteps on a good day, Mimi.
I think it's safe to say we were all partially guilty of negligence this time. Indeed. However, we should also reconsider our storage arrangements for the future.
Well, it's water under the bridge now. No point in talking locks after the Arden's already bolted. Am I right?
There's a dead body over there. You can see the red...
Yeah. Just in the background.
Yeah.
Let's just start searching already.
Very well. Hey, is that...
A dead body.
A soon-to-be dead body? That's Senna.
An Lloyd.
And Lude.
Oh.
I think.
I knew I'd say it wrong.
It's a fictional.
Lloyd.
It's a fictional name, so you can pronounce it however you want. Call it an Anloid if you want. Or what'd you call it, an Anloid?
I don't know.
It's hard to fill up on mushrooms alone. I say we hunt us some meat as well.
Woohoo! I love me some hunter-gathering.
Since when have you ever hunter-gathered?
Yeah.
Senna?
Annalud meat is fucking amazing.
Nope.
Guess we know what's on the menu today then.
I don't think so. Not that I remember.
Right guys, let's give it some. Whatever
Take
stuff
this.
is, we've got it in spades.
Gun, top power.
Knew you had it in you, Mimi. Standard flat.
These guns are much better than Yamsi.
You might want to hang back.
The issue is now, though, I'm causing so much AoE, I'm aggroing everything around.
Oh no.
They target the healers. Why?
You got this. Just don't die.
There wasn't any food here, was there?
Want to look a bit further back?
Get over here.
Enemy reinforcements.
Shit.
Everybody,
It's fine. The bird's a little bit of an issue, but it's fine. Thought I could see these. My controller vibrates every time and it makes me think so.
Controller vibrates a lot.
It does.
For like multiple different things.
Yeah. Get gun.
Time to end.
Right, yeah.
With you around, Senna.
Very nice.
I'm the girl with the gall.
I'm the girl with the doll.
Let's play this
We can
smart.
probably take on these two here.
Uni's gonna stick to what she knows.
The bird is back. It's the same bird. It's fine.
Damn it. Love to see it.
Forgot I can cancel arts now. I'll have to wait for the animation to end. Alright. It's one. Nothing around. Damn it.
I'll be right there.
Are you attacking the healers?
Amazing.
Working on it.
Stop it. There we go. I didn't even need to take out the bird. You just get a cutscene immediately. And a voiced one too. Yes.
Why?
Much relief. Glad Riku had just power frame last night. Should perform 30% better than leading brand.
What's she on about, leading brand? I get that we're weaker than Agnians, so we need this to get on more of an even footing in combat, but...
Friends say but. Why but?
We just need oomph, you know? Like, kapow! Sort of thing.
Okay.
Sound effects not help comprehension.
Oh, you know. Like that doodad Noah has.
Doodad.
Doodad?
Ujima flip.
The
You know
sword?
what I mean. Don't make me say it.
What friend want to use for?
He doesn't like the name, I guess.
Well,
Clearly not.
Not on your end by any chance? If so, Riku have to pass.
Oh, come on.
So Riku gets right. Backing up, this plan of Lance, Noah privy to it? Make decision without consult allies? Bad form.
But he's our enemy.
And who decide that? You'll never say himself? That he enemy?
He didn't. I did.
In absence of complete picture?
Well, but he's different.
So after meet just once, Lance make up mind?
Yes.
Then what are we gonna do?
Only thing friends can. Keep moving forward.
How's that gonna solve anything? Should never have asked.
Also, doodad, not that kind of thing.
Hey, should we go check out the other side too?
Yes.
We still need a whole bunch more foodstuffs and all anyway.
Now we need mushrooms. I'm surprised those guys did not attack us.
Something so
I'm
valuable.
surprised too.
I fully expected them to.
Cutscene would have saved you anyway.
And these ladders would have anyway.
It's so pretty here.
It is.
Hey, look! That's a really odd looking tree. Nah?
Climate. It looks like a very climbable tree.
Wondrous day! Cannot believe ice! It's fruit of legend! Bright fig!
Nice Zelda
Bright
reference.
fig? What's a bright fig when it's at home? Let me guess. They're stupidly delish. Oh, guaranteed! Deliciousness is such that friends will be picking up jaws from ground for weeks! Uh-oh. What's up? Are they rotten or something? Tragedy struck. These not ripe for plucking yet, let alone eating. If eat now, bitter flavour cause agonizing death. Huh? I don't know. They look tasty enough to me. Bright fig not good for eating even after full yellow. Still have to wait another year before able to enjoy. That's too long. Man, so much for that. Never mind. You can always come back next year. It's legendary, right? You wouldn't want to miss out.
Guess we'll have to.
She specifically said,
Yeah,
you
for
can't.
now. Even if I might not get to do it, you guys can still have a taste.
Why wouldn't you... Whoa. Love, you gotta stop being so detached about it. You'll just get everyone feeling guilty.
Oh, sorry. Please don't mind me.
Don't mind me, she says. Of course we're gonna mind you, doll.
Go.
Hey, how can you be so casual about it?
What do you mean, casual? I assure you, I'm not. I'm actually pretty flustered.
You defo don't look it.
Defo.
If it looks that way to you, well, that's because I shouldn't even be here.
What do you mean?
This life's a gift from a dear friend. It should have been me. I should have died out there that day.
Please.
So this isn't really me. I'm just living on her time. Maybe that's why.
Do we ever get to see her face?
Whose face?
Her friend.
You did.
We did. Oh, yeah. They've just been so, like, mysterious about it, not giving her a full body shot at all. Very quick glances.
You'll get to see more of her a bit later.
I don't care if it's in a flashback, I just want to, like, see what she looks like fully.
Well, she is dead right now, so you're not going to see her full body.
It's fun. Well, we could have a flashback of them having a good time.
Yeah.
Like, laughing and shit.
It'll be in a flashback.
Somehow,
No shit,
that reminds
she's
me of
dead.
us.
Unless she becomes a zombie or something.
Well, you said
know.
even if it's a flashback.
When we're interlinked, I can see a
Come
glimpse.
back, I don't know.
Inferno. Destruction.
Bjorn did.
Land screaming.
Fair enough.
Noah's memories. What if...
She could be P.
Bear with me. That friend of yours, she showed up like Yoren.
As an enemy?
As an enemy.
I suppose I'd want to know same as Lance.
There you go.
Simply why?
Gotcha. I figured.
Why is it that you gave your life for mine? Why?
Come back.
You could have lived longer yourself, Miyabi. Why did you do it?
So her name was Miyabi. Sorry. Guess it's a sensitive subject.
It's funny. I thought I had it all locked down. Thank you. Whatever a reason, I'd accept it. The facts. Whatever the truth may be.
And that's it. No looking back.
While my de facto partner's running full steam ahead. I mean, I can't very well go backwards, can I now?
Your partners now, eh? I suppose you are at that. I wonder, how does he see things?
I like that
There's
scene
more
a
food to
lot.
find over there.
Yeah, it's cute.
Well, let's go find it.
It's nice to see just the characters interact
we
with
deal
each
with
other,
this?
you know?
They're like heart to heart.
Yeah. I guess it's to make up for the kind of lack of heart-to-hearts
Yeah.
in this game. So like I said before, they do kind of exist in the form of those discussion points. But still, I do like these two. That's just the reaction is. What's this?
We ate those yesterday, didn't we? Must be lots of them in these woods.
Seems so. Well, that explains it. What explains what? At first glance, it looks just like a kelp mushroom, but in fact, this was called a natty night. I think I'm gonna say a nat because that's easier.
Nighty-night is what I thought.
I think that's actually how you pronounce it because it causes empowering drowsiness when ingested.
Nighty-night.
I think it's nighty-night. Yeah.
Huh?
So you're saying I don't have a good answer. We ate these, and that's why it was slipped clean through the Turkin stealing our food. That's my working hypothesis, anyway. I'll go and warn Mio and the others.
I want to take a bite straight through it.
Just take a bite out of it right here.
What happened with the grass just then?
I didn't see anything.
It didn't like fall back or anything. It went down and came back up. Like she was pressed on a pressure plate or something.
I did not see it.
It just went down. Like, not lay down, but down into the ground.
I know what you mean.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
Mama was banana who put in dish. Should have known better. We all picked the ingredients together, so it's not like it's your fault that it was your fault. But when Banana blow up on the lands and say lots of mean things. Very deeply sorries.
Hey, it's all in the past. More importantly, all this trudging around foraging has given me a wicked appetite. Got enough now, surely. Let's go back to camp and make it into something edible I can read.
Yeah. Banana, also agree. I read that wrong.
It's not funny, so you're not gonna read it right.
We've rounded up plenty of ingredients. Looks tasty.
Mandatory side
This managed to keep us
quest
going for a while.
completes. Let's just fast travel back. With the story marker being right on the fast travel point, so you have to fight it. But here we go.
All right then. That should be us good for food now.
Yeah. Looks like that'll last us a little while.
What's wrong, Mio?
This fucking Turk in our back.
Who's there? Come out!
A child?
Oliaris!
No, it's him!
Yeah, much better. I owe you.
What are you doing over this way? I thought you were going to the castle.
Yeah. No, I went. And this is what I got for my trouble.
So, tell us, what happened?
Why are these loading screens so long? There we go.
Why, Your Majesty?
Cutscenes.
Why would you attack Colony 4?
They weren't that bad before.
You came into contact with Ouroboros, did you not?
It's fine.
I'd call it burning out the
Is this a
contagion.
flashback or was that a clone?
Contagion?
Flashback.
Okay.
You're implying we've been contaminated?
This was immediately after.
Have you not? You've been
They said they
removed
were
from
gonna
the protection of the flame
Wrong foot.
clocks. You no longer need to wager your lives in battle.
Who struggles not in life deserves not to live. That is the compact of our nation, and moreover, the truth.
Majesty, my queen.
Yet, To punish you all for fate's machinations would be a misstep. Therefore, I shall grant you a chance.
What must I do?
Eliminate Ouroboros.
You want me to... Noah and the rest?
Naturally, I am cognizant of the fact that the enemy is wily and capable. I have no intention of sending you alone.
Him!
Kamaravi! Why are you here?
Ethel. How? But you're not even on the same side.
Entertainment.
Pardon?
Those who have been released from the Flame Clock's sacred indenture cannot be affected by the Mobius Iris. To bring you back under control, I would have to force your rebirth. But that wouldn't be nearly as fun.
The power you two wield surpasses even some of our consuls. I have great hope for you. Ethel, Kamaravi.
Loud.
I was hoping you would make some kind of comment on what you just saw, but...
I was thinking,
They gave Ethel and Kamaravi new furnaces. They've been made specifically to kill Ouroboros. The tune-up might take a little while. Though, you don't have much time. The two of them are after your heads.
You're sure of this? Really?
That's why I came here. To give you warning. They already know your rough position. That's how I found you in the first place.
Another loading screen.
I have something I want to say, but I don't know how long it's gonna be, and I don't want to have to stop in the middle of it.
We'll wait till it's...
Because I have another theory.
What's this?
Kind of.
Plans of the castle. They were tuning up my Phoronis when I happened upon them. They include schematics for the Annihilator. Take them and go back to Colony 4.
Commander, you mean?
If they can find us wherever we are, I want to at least secure a way for us to put up a fight. Am I wrong?
But Mom, we can't very well...
Mom.
Also, about Noah's group. If you happen across them, tell them this. I will use lethal force, yes?
What?
Furthermore, tell them I wish them all the best of luck. I hope they reach their goal.
Commander?
When they catch him, he's a Xenoblade man.
That's clearly not a Xenoblade thing, because in your Devil May Cry stream you said Devil May Bread Man or something.
It makes more sense with Xenoblade man, because Gingerbread man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xenoblade man. I don't know why these loading screens are so long. Like, usually if you get a memory leak issue, like, once you have the game booted up for a really long time, just makes the game like run a bit slower.
We're only 2 hours in and we've gone 3 hours
Ethel.
before.
She sounds
I only
serious.
had the game booted up for like 10 minutes
And
before
still
stream, so it couldn't be
telling
that.
us to just keep going?
It only happens with this game.
Oh, that's Ethel for you. Hard-headed as they come.
Won't she get into trouble because of you slipping out?
Hardly. I'm just one missing foot soldier. No one's going to pay it any mind.
But your wounds earlier.
Truth is, air from falling off a cliff on the way here. It was dark as snuff.
Are you tugging my wings?
Well, anyhow, it's nothing for you lot to fret over. This is our problem now. You focus on achieving your objective.
We appreciate it.
My boss is just gonna come and kill you at some point.
Yeah,
why's the
not
commander
now,
got to duke out with you lot,
but
eh?
at some point.
And why was our foe Kamaravi there, the Aspar? Feels like the whole world's turned on its head. Alrighty, I'm heading back. Got it? You lot scoot on along out of these parts. There's still some time before they're done tweaking. And with you on foot...
We're not running away. Not after all this.
Huh?
I'm staying too.
What? Really?
That light we saw a while back. If that had come from the Annihilator, even if we were to somehow reach our destination, if it was at the cost of all your lives, it wouldn't be worth it. Surviving like that, I couldn't bear it.
Mimi.
Mio. Boliaris. The castle plans. Can you share them?
Noah, you're not... You wouldn't.
The fact remains, it was us that destroyed your clock. Therefore...
Yes, but that's...
Either way, I think it's clear at least part of the blame lies with us. It's only fair, then, that we destroy this Annihilator. Agreed?
You for real?
I'd be up for a little detour.
Same here.
He did offer us shelter. That creates an obligation.
No way around. Someone here needs to keep friends in line. Count Riku in.
If plan on fighting, we'll need first-rate chef too.
Oh. And that's it. No looking back.
Well, my de facto partner's running full steam ahead. I mean, I can't very well go backwards, can I now?
Oh, fine. Go on then. You wouldn't make it far inside the castle without a proper healer anyway.
Uni.
Thanks, guys. You're the best.
Even though Yumi's not a healer right now.
I'll head back to Colony 4, in case the shit hits the fan. Good luck, then, to all of you.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
I'm so used to them saying, like, the made-up professors look smart and stuff, so when you sit when the shit hits the fan, that
Remember,
caught me off guard.
We're up against the castle. Get too close, and we may come under fire. What's our plan?
I think we'll be able to manage, as long as we're careful.
Come to think of it, you used to go to the castle for Offseer training once a year, right, no?
The Black Fog. Is there much there?
There's actually quite a bit. Around this time, the whole area is shrouded in it. They couldn't find us in that cave in Neil Valley, right?
And you think we can repeat that?
Maybe.
Using the fog to approach is clever, but risky. What if an annihilation event occurs?
You know, I hadn't really given it much thought up until you mentioned it. But, oddly, it hasn't been happening.
Seriously?
I'm not sure why. Behind the castle, there's an ether deposit being mined, in an area facing a lake. The ether being obtained there is then delivered into the castle through a freight entrance.
So that's where we'll get our sneak on.
There won't be anyone in the containers. If we can just get to them, without being spotted...
Then we can get into the castle.
Okay, let's assume we do give the guards the slip. What do we do once we're inside the place?
Tyon, the sensors. What was the Colony 4 soldiers' search radius with the fog out?
Their scanning range, I'd put in the ballpark of 15 metri.
Look here. In the reserve area, there's a maintenance hatch that leads directly to the outer wall. If we make it through here and get to the main housing, it'll land us in front of the Annihilator.
Less chance of being spotted by troops outside, too.
Not gonna
We can do this.
There's one
We'll
concern.
figure it out.
I can just wander
The
through
castle is the Queen's residence. What if we're found by the consuls?
Then I guess we'll have a fight on our hands. But it's not like we don't have a retreat. Here. In Kevez, after a homecoming, they wash away the belongings of the dead as part of a ritual. It's an understated affair. And the channel they use for it is here. It flows straight out, connecting to the lake outside the castle.
I see. So we open a hatch near the Annihilator, ride the current, and we should come out right at the lake.
More Snuffy and water. Every time we run, why do we always end up getting drenched? I
She
mean,
doesn't like her
feathers are a
feathers getting
bitch
wet.
to dry.
Every time being our grand
That's
total
a
at once.
bitch to try.
Well, let's just hope we don't have to fight. That's the ideal case.
That's it then.
Ready whatever supplies you need. Then we can go.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah, you can talk about whatever you want now.
I have a little bit of a tangent I want to go on. I think... Okay, so... I don't know for sure if that's Melia, but I'm going to assume it's Melia, because it can't be Lorithia from your reaction from before. Plus, it just resembles Melia so much. I'm saying her name right.
It's Melia, yeah.
Okay, I thought there was a th in there somewhere. I don't know why.
Melitha.
I guess? I don't know.
No.
But,
It's Melia.
But Melia isn't bad. Plus, she comes in a group, typically. Like, how she did in the first game. She became part of the group with Shulk. So, if she's queen, I would assume Shulk and them would be somewhere near, or at least mentioned by now. So, I think this is a situation where there is who seems to be the bad guy, the queen, but then the other, not as bad guy role, you know, is actually the bigger bad, you know.
The lackey?
Yeah, the lackey is the bigger bad, which makes... It feels like it's screaming that in your face, with it focusing more on him, Gold Guy.
You can keep talking.
Huh?
You can keep talking.
Oh.
This isn't close.
Because it's focusing more on Gold Guy than the Queen.
Yeah.
So I think it's just screaming in your face that the Gold Guy is
The gold
controlling.
guy's name is N, by the way.
N?
N.
Okay. I can't remember. That N is controlling or has some form of control over Melia. And it could be like that eye thing, you know? We wouldn't know because she has a mask on.
Fair enough.
So it could be that. So if that is Melia, I genuinely believe it's one of these roles where the lackey has more control than the actual royal does.
Fair enough.
That's... I had to, like...
Yeah, I fully understand.
I couldn't think that. I had to say it aloud.
I know. You had to, like, speak it out.
All I had in mind was control over who seems to be Melia.
Yeah.
So... Are we really going through with this?
I can't see any other way to the castle, can you? I don't want to drag our feet getting there. Be careful crossing through, yeah?
Oh, you're joking me. Afraid of heights, huh? Not afraid as such, but if we fell from here, we'd, like, die instantly?
You're a bird, though.
You can fly, can't you?
That, and you wouldn't die instantly. It'd surely take a while to actually get to the bottom.
I want to mention, if those wings can carry her, she must be light as hell. Like, maybe with my weak-ass strength, I can grab her by the back of her collar and just lift her up like a mother cat, picking up the kitten.
That or these incredibly powerful wings.
Could be.
Like,
it
that
has
is,
to be one or the
like,
other.
all you see there is just muscle.
It's all muscle.
No feather, just muscle.
Maybe that's why there's not any feathers falling from her.
Yeah.
Ever. Because it's just pure muscle. If Manana thinks something tasty waiting on other side, then Manana can be brave! Ugh. The hang head.
Yeah.
The ragdoll hang head. I love it.
If we can just make it across, we'll almost be out of Mac the Wild.
Oh. I don't know why you were reading. I thought you were gonna read that. Just one more hop to Kev's castle.
Kevin's.
Fuck. I've been saying fuck a lot more today. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I know I can cuss, but I try not to.
We'll probably have quite a good view of it from over there.
Fine, I get it. Let's just get this over with.
The bird is afraid of heights.
I am afraid of heights too.
To be fair, Melia was able to fly a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You never get to see it, but apparently in a Heart to Heart, when she was like a little kid, she fell off a cliff, but somehow didn't die, and she doesn't remember how. But you can only imagine it's because
Of all the ways we could meet again, it ends up being this. The irony of it all.
We are bound. That is how I see it.
Bound? That certainly sounds like you. You're talking about...
They should have done the silver and gold thing here.
I think that is how you would put it.
Red.
I think it's more of a fire and ice thing.
Fate,
Oh,
you
that's
say?
fair.
Because Tamaraug is obviously fire, and
Yeah.
Why? Why did you agree?
Ethel's more
To be
metaphorically ice.
So you know.
There were rumors that you were imprisoned, that you took the blame for the colony's seizure.
It was only fitting.
Perhaps I should have killed you there and then.
Only through death can our feud be resolved.
He's about
In
to
a
die.
way, I am grateful. Now that I've been blessed with a Pharaonis and another chance.
I wonder if he's older than Mia.
Another chance.
One of the very few. That bot is
A
always
Pharaonis.
smiling.
This is for me.
Absolutely. It's been tailor-made to suit your every need. The same goes for his Pharaonis. So, you better make the most of it. With what life you have left.
Huh?
You've noticed, good girl. I guess they don't call you Silvercoat Ethel for nothing. What a clever thing you are. Those ones are a bit special. They're tied to both yours and Kamaravi's lives. The more the two of you get heated up, the more your power grows. Oh, doesn't that sound sublime? Even though you're released from the struggle of life, your precious life force will connect straight to origin.
Ouroboros. They showed me their image, but just who are they? They seemed like soldiers from Kevis and Agnes. But are they human?
Their hope,
Hope?
dreams, desires, the future. Yes, they are hope personified.
Indeed. They are your hope.
They are everyone's hope. Yes.
I see. And there's only one choice.
Yes. Only one.
That's ominous.
Very. His design reminds me of someone, but I don't know who. And I'm talking like really old design, years ago design, so it's not him.
He kind of reminds me of Ryoma from Fire Emblem. You don't know who that is.
Seen Emblem,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, you don't know who that is, but he always reminds me a bit of that guy. Xenoblade and Fire Emblem are very similar.
Guys, get ready to fight!
In terms of vibe, you know.
I've heard that if you're a Xenoblade fan, you were probably a Fire Emblem fan, and vice versa. So I'm not surprised that they're pretty similar.
Well, to be fair, Xenoblade is smaller than Fire Emblem, so it's more like if you're a Xenoblade fan, you're a Fire Emblem fan. And if you're a Fire Emblem fan, you probably have at least heard of Xenoblade. Yeah.
Whoa, check this place out.
But I'm a Xenoblade fan.
Yeah.
Not a Fire Emblem fan.
Maybe I can change that once we're done with 3. No promises.
I don't think I can go through this again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've barely made it through 3 games.
It's fine.
I'm enjoying it, but it feels like a chore.
It wouldn't be immediately.
Probably not.
It'd be like a few months. If anything.
Definitely.
This is a good cutscene.
There's Kevis Castle. It'll still take a while on foot.
We'll rest here today, then head out at first light.
Are none of them taking into Mio's life count?
Mio was for a bit.
Yeah. She's not gonna make it to the sword.
What a relief. I was worried about the water.
Well, it probably isn't clean.
How'd that not
You alright?
Yeah, my hand slipped.
Plate
Let's watch this again.
The plate has the most plot armor. It'll survive, but no one else will. That's a beautiful moon. It looks out of place, though.
Am I losing feeling?
Tomorrow, we'll finally reach the castle lands. I want us to be at our readiest. We should run one final check of everyone's equipment.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got. We keep taking this at such a casual pace. Now Sword March seems so distant.
Mia?
What am I even doing? I can't.
Yeah, I made that comment.
You still have 2 months left. If we take care of this now, we can ensure the colony's safety. Just maybe, we can make an ally of people in the castle. It'll make getting to Sword March a bit easier.
Still, it's 2 months. Might as well be nothing.
But you did agree to doing this.
Well, yeah, but I know I did, but
Look, I know it was a snap decision. I understand why you're upset. Let's just take it easy tonight. Take a moment to breathe.
The music made me feel like
why wouldn't I be
thing
upset?
was about to jump out.
Take what easy? We rest today, and tomorrow, before I know it, it'll be time. And then I'll be...
I mean, I get that, but we...
You
She's
don't
so
get
expressive.
it. Not at all.
I know, the expressions in this game are really good.
And the ears help a lot.
Noah, do you think you're perfect?
That was random.
Huh? How could I be perfect? I'm just a regular guy.
Right? Even Mimi has her faults. We're only human. The truth is, she's terrified.
Sure.
She needs someone to tell her that everything will be all right. I mean, you. Never seen her like this. Poor Mimi. She actually tells you stuff.
I have seen her thoughts, you know?
No. I'm not talking about any of that. She just needed to vent.
She did?
I'm actually kind of jealous.
Huh?
You're an off-seer, Noah. I thought you were sharper than this.
What's that supposed to...
You better give her a good apology later, you hear? Got it? Promise me that.
Sure.
Yeah, you can count me out for any of that.
Well, maybe.
Maybe? What do you mean?
Forget it. In any case, it has no bearing on our objective.
Too right. We'll get all this done. The next stop, the city.
Right. For Mio's
Does the
sake.
thing have a name?
Mondo.
First time we've agreed on something, eh?
It is.
Hey.
What's that in aid of?
Do the right thing. Come on.
What? Sorry, but I refuse to debase myself like this.
Oh, he was left hanging.
You be that way.
And that's why Tyan's the worst character.
Oh my god. They're in sync. Kind of.
Manana!
Cannot possibly eat portion of Riku.
Meh! No more snooze. Sun already hang high in sky.
There's a cool shot.
Sorry about last night. I was just feeling the pressure.
I should be sorry. I didn't realize. It must be tough for you, I'm sure.
This, belonged to a friend. We served in the same colony. She was my off-seer partner. Miyabi was her name.
So your off-seers sometimes work in pairs?
Yeah. You know, I was surprised when you joined in and played alongside me back then. Anyway, one day there was an experiment, and she told me to keep on living. To live life in her stead, to fight on. But the stupid thing is, I was the one who was older than she was.
Hug
I
her.
see. That was...
Hug her.
Oh.
She needs a hug!
Say, wanna exchange flutes?
What? But isn't that...
I guess it's a little too icky.
No. I don't care about that. I'm just trying to say...
I just like it to be used a little longer. To make up for the time me Abby lost. You'll still be around after me.
Mia...
She's short compared to him.
She's very short, yeah.
She's gotta look up.
I get it. All right,
me
it's a
looking at
trade.
you.
You should know. Mine's seen better days too.
Don't worry. I don't really mind either.
That's a bit bright.
It's symbolic.
Thank you for the chat. I'm kind of surprised.
Surprised?
Even after interlinking, there's still things I don't know about you.
Well, of course. How can you when there are things I don't understand myself? You're not gonna pick up on everything.
Gotta put it into words first.
Yeah, but it doesn't always work, even then.
Like last night.
Oh, that. That was me being selfish. But now, I feel like we're starting to get on the same wavelength.
Maybe interlinking just helped that along. To bring us a little closer together.
Maybe, yeah. That might just be it.
She has done everything she is told. She has helped so many people. And the one time she breaks down, she calls it selfish.
I suggest we take a break.
Jesus Christ, some people...
I like Mio a lot.
Mimi?
Yeah, I do too.
I'm sorry I worried you. I'll be okay now.
Alright.
Dude, the nicest people are always the ones that call themselves selfish. And genuinely mean it. There we go.
Look over there.
Those guys are level 50, goddamn.
Are you too low level?
Well, that's a higher
Make it through here,
level
and
area.
we'll be inside
This
the
guy here,
castle.
35.
For Ethel's sake, we have to take care of the
Just appeared in
Annihilator.
front of you.
And quickly.
Leave it to me.
For this moment here. But yeah. I already liked Mio a lot when I first played the game. That scene, like, she's one of my favorite Xenoblade 3 characters.
I understand why.
Top 3 at minimum.
God, I don't know mine other than my favorite character and then Mr. Wild Ride.
Well, I've had the entire game and a year afterward to establish my opinions on the characters.
That's fair. I've had a few days. Maybe 2 weeks.
What's that sound?
The hero isn't there. Oh.
Phoronesis!
Oh no. Does this mean we'll get Ethel in the party after this? That's what happened last time. Only for her to immediately leave.
We'll get Kamaravi too.
Yeah. 2 in 1.
I told you life is short, but I didn't mean it like this. Noah, Mia.
I'm
That
sorry.
voice. Ethel? Ethel! But then who's the other one?
That one? It's from Agnes, right?
I recognize the crescent moon crest. Kamaravi's piloting that thing.
Kamaravi. That's him. Ethel's sworn rival.
But why? How do they get them to work together?
Flitting like moths to a flame. Anne's predictions are nothing to be sniffed at. Gotta hand it to him.
Anyone else want to show up?
Anne.
I'm afraid this is about as far as you go. Terribly sorry, chums.
I know who he is. He's the consul from Colony Zeta. I remember him from a joint operation. Then I guess this one's meant to be from our side then, is she? Never seen her before.
Probably. So the consuls are colluding as well. Something's really starting to smell.
I concur.
I thought that my message to you was crystal clear.
Yes, we heard you.
That's why we're here.
I thought so. I had a hunch that this would be the path the Ouroboros chose to follow.
I don't suppose you'll step aside for us?
Wishful thinking. Give it up.
Well then, we'll do whatever it takes. For the greater good!
Well spoken. Then I say the same to you.
Offseers from Kevis and Agnes. Fate binds us. I bear none of you ill will, but my way demands we fight. Come then, and test your mettle against my land.
You've got to be joking.
Mother, I'm not testing anything against that. What happened to fighting fair?
We won't get anywhere complaining. Ready yourself, Uni.
Ready, he says. From the moment I chose this muddy path, I've been more than ready.
Ha! Oh, I know.
You must get out of bed.
Then what you say it for, arsehole?
Zip it, guys, get ready!
Bitch later fight. Oh.
Yeah.
This fight's actually really hard.
Yeah, again, no one just looks a bit sickly. And I would think Nino would be the one that looks sickly.
Yeah, I get that. I'm already almost dead.
I genuinely do believe in he's dead or, like, not alive. Or maybe he's dying more than the others.
He's actually got him still lives and just hasn't told anyone.
Yeah.
Even though you can see his tattoo thing.
Yeah. Well, since he's been filling it up with Sharpie each morning when everyone is still asleep, he grabs a Sharpie and fills it in just as much as he's supposed to.
Yeah. This is going much better than I imagined.
Well, don't say that. You might jinx yourself.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the actual fight yet, I understand. And you see the health bars.
Yeah.
This isn't going perfectly. If I can get a chain of... Oh, no, there's no way. All our healers are dead. That's fine. We did pretty well. I think if I just can get a chain attack off, then we'd be golden. They need to put on another accessory though. Let's see. That was pretty good. You or Yumsmith? Let's put you in not bad.
Leave the healing to me.
Let's put you in
I'll take real good care of the bad guys.
There we go. We got 3 healers, 2 defenders, 2 attackers. That's pretty good. I might change out Evaldi if we are still doing pretty bad.
I mean, aren't they mechs?
They are. That's actually pretty good. But that only matters in chain attacks. And it might be better put on someone else even regardless.
That's fair.
Because Evaldi does do very good against them, but putting on an actual attacker might be a bit better. Put this one on. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. Just put on whatever works. Can't put that on. That's pretty good. You can have your fully boosted. There we go. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I think we want to take on Ethel's first. I don't think it really matters because they're both just attackers. It's not like one defends and the other doesn't. they both kill you very fast.
How are they standing?
What do you mean?
Like, dude is on sharp points. Look at his feet. Those are just points.
Heels.
But like, those would not hold up that entire... That would not balance, especially with the wings or skirt or whatever they are. Whatever, it's a game. She's floating slightly. Or at least her back floats. It's a game. It's a fictional game.
Do you have any questions how we're able to just have our weapons just spawn out of nowhere?
Well, I thought that was part of like the DNA sequence thing.
Maybe it's part of the robot DNA. By the way, this robot is bleeding now. Thought I'd point that out.
If it bleeds, it can die.
Yeah. Come on. Can we break it, please? I'm not gonna sit down and wait for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might want to chain before.
Yeah, Uni's going down really fast. Get that first blood. Okay. Does this count? It probably does.
Oh, for her mention.
It does. Okay.
Each child is smarter than Lance and Senna.
Lance and Senna aren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Clearly.
I used my thinking muscles for this one.
I used my thinking muscles for this one.
He doesn't even know the word brain. Do
I
they
died.
know the word brain?
They probably do.
I mean, who teaches them all the things they need to know? I'm talking walking, whatever the language there is, basic math, basic things to know about the world. Do they just spend a month or a year? So they technically only get 9 years?
It could just be downloaded into their brain.
It could. They all could be part mech.
Maybe.
Keep hitting hard.
Okay.
I've thought of that multiple times. How do they just know the things they know?
That's not good. That's fine.
Hey, at the very least, after all this, you'll be at full health.
Damn it. I was hoping that wouldn't go over 100, but it's fine. I wanted to topple before she got enraged. That's okay.
I used my thinking muscles for this one.
And now this is super awkward because I can either use Volby or Noah, not both. So I'd probably get more damage out of Noah. Let's do everyone else first. I think in a perfect world I get to kill them. I'm not sure about that though. It depends on how much damage Noah does to me. That's pretty good. This is Bravo, which is good. Uni has some guns, which means she's gonna do a bunch of damage right here. Oh yeah, she's
Jesus.
yeah. Okay, she's
Oh god.
That's what I was hoping for last time. Alright.
Well, bye, Ethel.
Goodbye, Ethel. Unfortunately for you, I'm not done beating this dead horse. I gotta milk some XP out of you.
You gotta make sure she's down.
Yeah. Gotta double tap.
Yep.
And triple tap. And quadruple tap. And then just for good measure, let's throw a gun at her.
I love this. That didn't kill you? How about that?
That was 50,000 damage just throwing the gun.
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
I love the thought of just throwing the gun at someone.
Yeah.
Like, the beam did not kill you, so just throw the gun and that does more damage.
Probably better than reload.
Probably. And then you die because you got a gun thrown at you.
Yeah.
It wasn't the weaponry that it produced, it was itself.
Get broken? Yeah, let's go. Now you're toppled. And do this. Get broken again. Let's go. I was hoping I could get another mega spinning edge, but that's fine. I think we're not gonna get another chain attack before he gets enraged. Which is a little scary because this guy, he does more damage based on how low his HP is, as you probably saw that in the cutscene.
Oh yeah.
So the longer it takes to chain attack, the scarier this fight becomes.
Just do better.
Nah, that was bad. If he does that again, well, his health is low. We are very in danger. Can we talk to him, please? Or not? Okay, that's fine. Lands. Lands. There we go. Perfect world.
Can you do it before you go?
He's even toppled.
Oh, really?
Just do time.
Oh, is that what that circle means?
Yes. Well, it depends on what's in the circle, like the two wiggly lines, that's break. And the little circle is topple.
Oh!
A little star means days.
I thought it meant that they were going to do something.
No.
That the enemy was in. I didn't know that was from you.
When they are going to do something, it replaces their name up here.
Oh, okay, I see.
Let's Daisy. I'm just gonna lie down for a minute.
It's a little tuckered out.
Yeah.
He needs a rest.
This will be a Bravo, probably. Yeah. And then next time I use Voldy, it'll be an Amazing. Which will be fantastic. If I can get Voldy, like, up here in this chain order, that would be great.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. I didn't want that too, so that's okay. It doesn't really matter who I get back here, because I'm going to do a lot of damage regardless. I would like Uni though, that would be the best case scenario. That's fine. We'll get Uni, can't use Uni right now. Because if I use Uni right now, then it would force me to do the Ouroboros thing next. And I would lose a few turns doing that. I'll use a turn. I just have to hope I get Uni next turn, but I probably won't. I'll get Neo instead, just because that's how my luck is.
Well, at least you know and you can plan now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There's just a lot of RNG when it comes to chain attacks. So that you don't do
So it's not like overpowered.
Well, it's still overpowered, but
So not over.
just make sure that you don't do like, it's not a guaranteed win condition unless you're just a god at the game.
like you.
I don't want to brag.
No, I'm saying you're so good at this game.
I am good at this game, I promise.
I mean, you've gotten this far.
Yeah, told you. Get Neo here. Got Uni though. Take us. That's so much damage, it's amazing.
Oh, you almost got him too.
Yeah. Neo kill him. Let's go. We're not done yet. One more time. Take that. Ooh, 300%. And we still have an order after this.
Really?
We pull up Ouroboros, remember?
I'll make you count. Wait! Everyone get ready!
Alright. This. Take this. I actually like this one the most. It's my favorite animation. The Neo one.
That's fair. It's... I think it looks really... The Ouroboros itself looks really cool.
Yeah.
But... Jesus. I think throwing the gun is my favorite.
That is very funny. I like that on video.
I mean, why could you not like it?
I like how he just drops the sword and uses it as a skateboard. Let's go.
You did it!
That fight always scares you a bit, but you never really lose. Well, I did lose once, but
You immediately won after.
yeah, as soon as I got the chicken attack off.
Whoa! How is it so fast? Can't find any way to get
If I was able to get the chicken attack off in the first attempt, I would have won.
The joints. Their sheer power really is something to behold. Noah, Neo.
No good, eh?
Good coordination. I'd be done for if it weren't for this Varonis.
Thanks for the compliment.
Ion immediately got hit.
Noah. What is it? I think this is the decider. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, we've got this.
Is this their form of chain attack?
Come on, what are they playing at? Am I crazy? We gave them Varonis's and everything. They had better not be holding back.
You think they might be underestimating us? Us, of all people.
Listen, Ethel's a lost cause. But Kamaravi, we could use him.
Kamaravi? Oh, I get what you're saying. You know, I forgot we even had that option. Now, see the enemy before you. Use every last ounce of strength and climb them to dust.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Who's gonna go?
Him.
What's wrong,
Look, you can see your enemy right there.
Enemy. That is my enemy. 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 Enemy!
Kamaravi, what's wrong with you? Kamaravi! Oh no. The iris. I knew it. Kamaravi!
I am under no one's yoke.
This man is amazing.
You really...
He's such a
Wait.
badass.
Did he stab his eye?
He ripped his eye out.
Oh! I hate that!
What a legend, dude.
It's awesome, but...
You're right. We're free. Free! The two of us!
What is she saying? Ethel, what's...
Attend, Ethel.
Yes! Our dream will not perish!
What the snuff's going on?
Are the consoles doing this?
No! This is what they want! Absolutely right, Mia! Ethel! Ever since I met you all, I have admired you!
Admired us?
Your freedom! I bless the fortune I have had in meeting all of you! You have my gratitude!
Gratitude?
This feeling of elation. Liberating. Is it not?
I feel it too, Kamaravi!
What are they fighting each other for? Oh?
I can't believe this! He won't listen to any of my commands!
Ethel! Why in flames do you have to fight each other? We're supposed to be your enemies!
I told you, Noah. Observe. This here is the purpose of my life. Just know, you were the ones who finally opened my eyes.
Stop this! Stop it this instant, Ethel! Kamaravi! In that case...
Oh no.
They're flame clocks!
This is weird. Look at the way the light is moving. Is that their life force we're seeing?
Have you gone completely insane? You were supposed to kill Ouroboros! So stop this senseless fighting and obliterate those brats! If you don't, I'll take your precious little life and drain it dry.
Did you hear that?
I knew it. So they really can drain their life. Ethel!
They're like a mile away.
No! We have to kill the consoles!
Yeah.
You're right.
Maybe they have super hearing in Ouroboros form.
It's okay, Noah. It's over for us now.
That's rubbish! Ethel!
This is wrong! All of this is wrong! There's no reason for you to be fighting each other!
You might not understand now, but someday you will. This is what both of us want.
How can any of this be what you want? You're both gonna die!
What we leave you is more important. All our aspirations, you must keep them in your hearts. You must take them. Make it all mean something. You have to live. You must live on. Here I come. Kamaravi!
Let us cross blades. One last time.
Oh. That's upsetting.
I have no idea how upset I was when I first saw it.
Well, didn't they come in handy? What was N thinking, picking those reckless hotheads?
Good grief. Looks like we're just gonna have to wipe out this lot ourselves.
You scumbags!
Fine then. I did expect something like this. Time for plan B. Interlinking. You've been blessed with quite the talent. You feel special? What now? I do hate to burst your bubble, but I'm afraid it's not just an Ouroboros thing. Oh?
I'm ready when you are.
Then, Shall we?
Oh, I thought they were gonna interlink for a moment. Jesus. And he's gotten thicker.
Now, feast your eyes.
Are they gonna interlink? Is he top heavy? Or they? Ew, they're top heavy.
60% of their bodies and
In their shoulders. Oh, there's two heads.
Ugh, can't unsee.
Do try to curb your disgust, you dirty pleb. We'll have you know that this is the true form of interlinkage.
No, it's not.
The form in which two worlds become one. A far more refined form than this half-assed one you've stumbled upon. Look upon us and tremble before perfection. You'll writhe in agony before we...
Someone did that!
Mia?
you just punch this thing like
Stop!
600 feet away.
Stop?
We've got an interlink!
Stop toying with everyone's lives! What did they ever do to you? Why? All they wanted was their wish to be realized. You turned everything into a game, cast them away like dolls. These are our lives here. They're not some toys you can just play with. Mimi's right. I've got no idea who you truly are, though I hate to admit it. However, I do know one thing.
Bridget
You guys
come out.
really make my sparks fly. You there, in the back, feeling lonely because you haven't been punched yet? You better enjoy that while it lasts, because I'm about to rearrange both your mugs.
Usually, I'm not one for outward displays of emotion. But not today! Noah, you better not stop us!
Oh, believe me, I won't. You make me laugh. Us, half-assed. Our conviction has never been stronger. And now, we will show no mercy. By Ethel and Kamaravi's lives, I swear. I'll make you pay!
You Ouroboros brats!
You got punched in the face by
Come on, then!
a little girl. If they Ouroboros on you,
A 19-year-old.
whatever. If she can punch them and send them flying like that, if they all Ouroboros, they are done.
Yeah. I laughed really hard too. Oh, Junie's already dead. I laughed really hard too when that cutscene played.
I was about to say.
They never really show you like, oh, they can just, like, that's how strong, like, Lance said, like, oh yeah, I know the Agnians are stronger than us.
Yeah.
But then you see exactly how much stronger.
I wanted to, like, say that what if someone just stopped them in the middle of their speech to hit them? But it came true!
That's one of my favorite scenes in Xenoblade, just me up punching this thing. Like, yeah, like all the way from over there, where those guys are, all the way to that thing.
Christ, man.
You don't want to be on Mio's bad side.
Clearly not.
You almost made a very bad decision last time.
Very much so. I'm gonna run to the restroom. I will be back.
Okay, yeah. As soon as I get a chain attack off, I've won, hopefully. Seems to be very close, ideally. Come on. I didn't get it in time. I think.
Check out what I've got in mind.
this game crashing? That's unfortunate. This seems like just my end. Okay. Let's do Uni. Refresh screen on that one. Okay. I want to stay less than 45% then. That'll be best if I do okay. And now try to break you? Damn it. That's really bad. That's fine actually. It's whatever. Completely fine. Uni can just gun him to death. It's not gonna be perfect, but it'll be damage, and damage is damage. That's a 99 up, so I can do it again. There we go. I don't think Topple really does anything until I'm able to launch. Once I'm able to launch, that'll be perfect, but I can't launch this yet.
I was trying to leave, I had to wait a second because there was a cat right there at the door trying to bolt in.
Get 80, please. That's fine.
I don't think y'all heard it, but our cats were messing with the door, trying to get in throughout the cutscene.
Yeah.
So I had to avoid them.
Things are about to go very bad, pending. I might have messed up the entire combo.
What'd you do?
I might not get Uni back, and if I get like... Shit.
Oh.
That's... You see the issue.
I just thought of a great idea.
See this? Yeah, I don't think I've got this. And I didn't even do that much damage either. Maybe? It's not impossible. Okay. I saved it. I saved it.
Good.
It's not... We didn't win, but we did good damage. We might get them into like halfway status too.
Hey, you got Uni.
And the one point it doesn't matter because I get everyone back anyway.
Oh.
Let's do Noah. Oh. God damn it.
What?
Got 100. I wanted to end with Uni because that would get 200 and she does a lot of damage anyway. You got just enough to mess it up. I didn't think you'd get 20 TP, you know?
Maybe you can get an attack.
I mean, to be fair, I probably should have known because in that point in the Ouroboros part, you get 15 TP just by healing the character.
Yeah.
So I probably should have known that I would have gotten an extra 5.
I feel like you should take a bit more of your time when you're doing virtual attacks.
Usually I'm good enough that I can just eyeball it. But
like, the last few times, the moment you click someone, you immediately, cool. So I feel like
it's just as soon as... It's not that, it's just that as soon as I click the character, I know that I've messed up based on what happens after the event. Not like, oh, I made the wrong call. I should have thought a bit longer. Did the wrong move.
I see.
Get out of it. I'm doing fine, kind of. We're already halfway to the next chain attack. And then I'm dead. If I like did that chain attack perfectly, I might have been able to get like some very good damage. But I was like half a second off from being able to do it while they were toppled. Which I think makes me do a little bit more damage, I'm not sure. I know if you do it while they're launched, you do like twice as much damage or something crazy.
You might want to do that then.
I can't launch them yet without Ogre and without the talent. I want Ogre... I want launch on just a normal heart. which I'm not gonna be able to get for a little bit. Sure, we'll do Uni here. And risk, and not, as opposed to not getting Uni here, and risk not getting her later. Okay, so don't go above 44 if I can help it. I'm gonna go above 44. Actually, maybe not if I do. No. Screw you. Didn't go above 44. Okay, perfect. Get broken? Damn it. That's fine. That was my only chance to break in the entire team attack. Based on the strategy I'm doing.
Did you get it?
I did not get the break.
Damn.
You would have seen up here. Right beside the health bar, you know?
Yeah. There's no gap for a second.
Yeah.
So.
Please give me Volby next turn. That'd be perfect. I would appreciate that a lot.
This isn't the end.
If I don't get Volby, that'd be a little disappointing. There we go, perfect. Let's go mild gamble. Well, it's a gamble either way, but I don't have a guarantee I'm getting next turn. It doesn't matter because I'm going to be able to finish it probably. That's fine. I want to do timing. Let's do this. I think we might have won? Question mark?
Hopefully.
This fight isn't too difficult from what I remember. Well, from what I see here. I can use everyone at the end of here because I get everyone back in the next turn attack anyway. Break. There we go. Right when it doesn't matter anymore.
Always seems to happen.
Yeah.
More where that came from.
We got Uni back, but that doesn't matter because we got everybody back. Let's topple. Let's do this. I want to finish with Uni. I'm not going to take any risks. Only healers. I think Uni might kill right here without even doing the grand design. Watch this. I didn't have enough damage. It's fine. We won.
Very close.
Take that.
Just throw a rock on him.
A fake rock.
Jesus. Overkill.
Very nice. 50,000. 500,000, I mean. And this is the second time Weight of Life plays. And the last time. You better enjoy it.
I actually get to this time.
How could this be? Our offense and defense! They were perfect!
Yeah, well, you pissed them off, so...
How did they? How could they? How were they so strong? Back enough noise! Shut up with your infernal beefing! Don't go telling us our time is up now! We were only just getting to the best part! I'll take these half-brains and throttle the life out of them! I can still do this! Nothing for it! Go for full interlink! Oh! Better brace yourselves! Cause you're gonna
Or Mio does that again.
Mio has none of your shit.
You're Ouroboros. No, wait. You are nothing to Morbius.
Oi, oi! Things are looking pretty snapped up!
No, something's strange.
You never.
They're gonna overpower themselves. Yeah. That's why you shouldn't have too much power. Oh. Second and third now?
What's happening? What happened?
The Black Fog. No, the annihilation effect.
What? Are you sure?
No, we have to get away from them. We have to retreat.
We're not gonna make it!
Oh, shit!
Mio!
I'm on it.
Huh? Mio, what are you?
Offense is the best defense.
The sword!
This is it!
It's the only way!
Oh, earthquake? Jesus! Interlink and skate out. Oh. Love how they immediately ran into like block. They went out the most.
With a bang.
Yeah!
Is it over?
I mean,
are we
don't look
all
alive
in one
anymore.
piece?
Yeah. I think I've got all my limbs attached.
Queen's fingers, that was close.
Quite a snap decision there, Noah.
That was Mio's doing. I'm very impressed.
It was easy. I do know how you think.
They have the SWAT tool.
Because different fleets, if they're made differently, they'll most definitely sound like different.
Yeah. Funny thing is, when you off-see people now, it'll play the other thing. Like we'll play the Caressy thing. I really like the off-seer thing.
It's good.
It's very nice. It's just pleasant to listen to.
It is.
Which is the point, I know. But...
Noah, can I ask a weird question?
Sure.
In that ceremony, you didn't send them off?
No, today's been a bit much. I'm only human.
I know, right? Well then, that's a relief.
It's wrong. That shouldn't be what gives our lives purpose. Wasn't there a different way? A better one?
Those two fought for their ideal. Something more important than their lives.
Honor? Or pride?
Satisfaction, perhaps? No, that's wrong. Something we can't put into words.
Yeah, but what? Can it really be that important?
I can't say.
Do you think they found it? That something?
Be nice if they did.
You think so? I just... It seems so sad. Sleep well?
Yeah. Well, sort of.
Well, your eyes are red.
Hey, shut up. So what if they are? But I know what I have to do. Everything's so clear now.
Same here.
We'd better hurry. After all, the threat's not gone.
Yeah, that's true. You surprised me.
The punch.
That
You did
surprised
too.
everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were the sort to take such a stand.
Sometimes we're left with no other choice.
Yeah, I think you're right. Absolutely right. What do we do about Ethel?
When things are settled, we'll let Colony 4 know. It's what she'd want. I'm certain of it.
Yeah, you're right. She'd be happy.
You want to know the craziest thing about everything that happened so far?
Oh god, what?
We're still in chapter 4.
Really?
That wasn't the end of the chapter.
I fully expected the end of the chapter, too.
Yeah, that felt like the end of the chapter, but no.
It did.
We're not done. I mean, we're done with the stream. We've been going for 3.5 hours, and that was
a lot.
That was definitely an ending-worthy situation.
Yeah.
Before we do that, though, what'd you think of everything that just happened?
It was a lot.
Yeah, everything from like that Ethel and Camerati fight to O and P.
The O and P, I think they went out the most gruesome throughout all the consoles.
Yeah.
They deserved it. I'm not saying that. They definitely did deserve it. I'm upset over Ethel.
Yeah.
I grew suspicious. See, when she first left...
Still here taunting you. She never goes away. She's just here, blacked out forever.
I fully expected her to come back, but the more and more memes you showed me of she never showed up again after...
I never showed you a single meme like that. I showed you memes where she leaves immediately after.
Yeah.
I've never shown you
those memes that Ethel joins your party. Well, that was a fucking lie.
Yeah.
Those types. The more you showed me those, it was like 2 or 3.
I only showed you like 2, yeah.
Yeah, but they made me more suspicious. Like, is no one gonna make anything? I guess he wouldn't show me, but...
Yeah.
But still.
I mean, I wouldn't show you the people's relief when she comes back.
Yeah, but
Well,
it still... It made me a tiny little bit suspicious.
Noted, I'll never show you any memes again.
I didn't think that she died, though.
Yeah.
That's very upsetting.
That made me very sad. Because the entire time I was just waiting, like, when do we get Ethel back? When do we get Ethel back? And then that happened.
And then,
she showed up, it's like, okay, fine, I'll beat her up, and then she'll join my party or whatever. And then she died. And then for the rest of the game, like, she's gonna come back somehow. That's how these games always work. And then that never happened. And I was so sad.
Oh my god. That is very upsetting.
But yeah, that's gonna end this
It's good to keep a record.
We got Juniper, which I have to grind the class for everyone else off stream, but yeah. That was exciting. I'm finally actually getting good at the game now.
Yay, finally!
Chain attacks are starting to become win conditions.
Yay!
And once I get a launch shard,
Hey, did you guys hear something?
it will become a win condition. It's like the second I can chain attack while they're broken, I win.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream. We'll be back Monday, same time,
See ya.
Be sure to drink water. Have a good rest of your day.